Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are watching this after the live stream, welcome. And if you would like to take part in these free live readings, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And as soon as I am on a live, you will be alerted, you will be notified, and then you can join in the readings. Okay. That being said, for those of you who are new to my channel or current subscribers, I want to welcome all of you for your. First of all, I want to welcome you, and then I want to thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. Thank you so much. And today, I will be channeling messages for those of you who are interested. Please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And please know that they are free. So I do a free 5-minute reading. If you would like something a little bit more, then feel free to, do a super thanks, a super sticker. And then, of course, I will add a little bit more time to your reading. I will also add a couple more decks to get more clarity. Okay. That being said, let's see who's on and then let's review. Now, please know if you did take part in the readings for this week. So if you did get a reading on Saturday, August 16th, Sunday, August 17th, or Tuesday, August 19th, then I'm not going to be adding you to the list. Okay. But if you have not received the free reading, then this week, then feel free to add yourselves to the list. Now, of course, you could always say hello, and that's fine. Just let me know, hey, listen, I already had a reading, but I just want to stop by and say hi. I greatly appreciate that. If you want to give me thumbs up as well, fabulous. Okay. So just wanted to make sure that we had that squared away. And of course, I always have my little handy dandy list where I'll add those of you who are interested. Again, if you would like to have more time on your reading, then feel free to add a super thanks or a super sticker to your session. Okay. All right. Let's see who's here and who's Hello, Christy Bull. Welcome. Florida Breeze. Welcome. Yes, I will add both of you to the list. Please let me know if you are a new subscriber. Christy Bull, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Okay, definitely you guys can hear me. All right, before I jump into the reading and I add the 2 subscribers who are here, let's review the following. This is a free live reading for my either new subscribers or current subscribers, okay? Please note that if you give a super thanks or a super sticker, you do get extra time. Know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and the only one question I will be channeling for free for 5 minutes is what your guides want you to know. All right, focusing specifically on the potential current challenge and how to potentially overcome it. My credentials are down below in the description box as well as in the chat. I want to review the 5 points, read the legal disclaimer, which of course I will be reading for you. I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat list. Number 3, it's important that you stay on the live chat, okay? Because if you're not present on the chat when I call your name, then I'll skip you and you'll be placed at the end of the list, okay? Of course, I'm going to give you another opportunity to join. But, if there, like Saturday and Sunday, there were like 20 people, yeah, I don't think you would want to go all the way to the end of that list, right? You're going to have to wait a lot longer. Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Last but not least, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, responsibility, and free will. Okay. Legal disclaimer is as follows. And then, of course, I will jump into the reading. First, I'll write the list and then I'll jump into the reading. Legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. If you received a reading this week, okay? If you received the reading this week, either on August 16th, which was Saturday, August 17th, which was Sunday, or August 19th, which was Tuesday, you will not be placed on today's list. You're going to need to wait until Saturday. Saturday, I'll open up a new list. I mean, a new, you could participate again. This is to give everyone a free chance to participate if they so choose to. All right. Please note that if you give a super thanks or a super sticker, you get extra couple minutes. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I'll be channeling 5 minutes the following what your guides want you to know, the potential current the potential current challenge and how to potentially overcome it. All right, so the first person I have on the list for today, and today is the 22nd. By the way, today is a black moon. Black moon. Chances are I'll do something special later this evening focusing on that, but I'll let you know that is going to be definitely a super thanks or a super sticker or a super chat session. So that's not going to be free. But if you do want to participate in that later on this evening, feel free to meet me here later. So first we have Christy. Hello, Christy. Christy Bull. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for stopping by. You are number one. Number two, we have Florida Breeze. Hello, Florida Breeze. Thanks for stopping by again. Welcome back. We have here Ashuman. Let me see, Ashuman. Did you have a reading here before? Just want to make sure it's, as they say, fair and square. Okay. No, I haven't had you stop by yet. So welcome back, Ashuman. Not for this week anyway. Then we have Nettie P. Nettie P, let's see where you here this week. Nettie P. I want to say, oh yeah, you were, but you didn't. I called you, but you didn't show up for the reading. But let me see, did you come on another day? Oh yeah, you actually did. You came back on Sunday. Okay. So I have you here for Sunday. You did get a message for this week, Nettie P. Sorry, I'm not going to add you today, but feel free to come back tomorrow. That's when I'm going to start a new week. Alina, hello, Alina. Alina, I know for sure I gave you a reading, and that was on Sunday also. So, Alina, thank you so much for stopping by, but I will not be adding you to the list today. Hello, Jacques. Welcome back, Jacques. Jacques, I want to say I did give you a reading. Unless, yes, I did, right here. Okay, you on Saturday, I gave you a reading. All right. No worries. Thank you guys for stopping by. As you know, tomorrow's a brand new. I consider Saturdays a brand new week because not everyone, some people have off on the weekends, so it's easier for them to participate on Saturdays and on Saturdays and Sundays. So I pushed it back. Okay. Usually I would start on a Sunday, but it would be a little bit challenging for those who hadn't taken part before, right? So I'm starting Saturday, which is tomorrow. So listen, feel free to stop by tomorrow. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, okay? No problem. Okay, no worries. All right, so we're going to start the reading here with Christy Bull. Welcome back. And let's take a look at what's coming in for you. Okay, Christy Bull, come on down. These messages are for you. Let's take a look here at what your guide wants you to know. Just a reminder here, Christy, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see, Christy Bull, what could be your potential current challenge right now at this moment in time? And then we're going to take a look at the potential ways to overcome it, okay? All right, Christy Bull, let me just add your name here so that we know who we are. Oh, boy, my phone is... My phone decided to freeze. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I see that more of you are joining. Give me 1 second here. All right, here we go. All right. Joanna Lydia Lula. Yes, I'll add you to the list, my dear. You're number 4. Just so you know, Joanna, that I already have the question that I will be channeling for today, okay? But we'll see if what you have in mind or, what you would like to know, maybe it'll come out automatically in your reading, but I don't want to make any promises, okay? All right, Christy. All right, Christy Bull, let's see what's coming through. I still added you to the list, Joanna. Okay. Ooh. All right, Christy Bull, you have 2 cards coming out of the deck. Number 1, you have Marie Masquerade, as well as the Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you. Okay. First and foremost, Christy Bull, I'm getting here that a challenge that you could be experiencing right now at this moment in time could be, number 1, there could be a little bit of, let me say a little bit, but there could be this situation, circumstance, or event where people are talking behind your back. This is my gossip drama card, okay? And so there could be here right now at this moment in time some type of drama, some type of people making comments, statements, maybe people who are, jealous, envious. But there's this sense of either envy or jealousy here. And it's interesting because you have here green, like the green-eyed monster, symbolizing obviously jealousy. Okay, so there could be some people around you right now at this moment in time who are also like wanting to know about what's going on with you. I feel this sense of like intrigue, like wanting to know what's going on with you. I feel that there are people that a person or people or environment where you feel like, everything's okay, but there could be people with masks, not literal, but, symbolic masks, hiding their genuine feelings towards you in regards to, envy and jealousy and gossip. You do have here, I also feel here, by the way, that there may be this kind of energy where it's not that it's not that you want drama in your life, but there could be this sense of attracting something, attracting. And I'm getting here that it could be a lot having to do with making sure that you strengthen your boundaries. so that, so people know where to, you know what I mean? Where the line is drawn, so to speak. I'm getting here this message about you needing to either kick back, take a breather, spend a little bit more time in nature to unwind, to connect, to feel more grounded, whether that's, I don't know, having a picnic by yourself, going out, sitting on a park bench, watching the sunset, whatever or however that may be for you. Because the fairy of the green world is about the natural world needing you, or you needing the natural world. So there's this sense here of connecting with nature. And that connection with nature may help you ground. It may also help you clear your mind and your energy, especially if there is this sense of drama happening around you right now at this moment in time. Let's see how you can overcome the situation, circumstance, event, or environment. But I do feel like there are people here, Christy Bull, that are like really interested about what's going on in your life. And it's not coming across as a healthy way. It's coming across as like a nosy way. You know what I mean? Like they want to be all up in your business. And they may be making comments here, or saying things that are just like straight, not even accurate. And your guides don't really want you to take part in that, like, let it slide. But I am getting here a lot of chit chatter. All right, let's see how you can overcome this energy. And you have here the sun dancers, again, focusing on higher vibrational energy. By the way, you do have the number 5 here, okay? 14, 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. And you have 32, 1 plus 2 is, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So there's this sense of paying attention, like refocusing, especially if this is resonating with you right now at this moment in time, shifting your perspective on whatever this may be pulling your awareness to, or that you may be focusing on. Your guides want you to be in a higher vibration frequency, enjoy life, take whatever is being said with a grain of salt. Because what's going on here, Christy, is that you either are right now at this moment in time, or you will soon be approaching this stage of abundance and prosperity, and just people just are nosy. You know what I mean? So let's see what else is coming through. Christy, I hope you're here. I haven't seen your name pop up here and giving me a thumbs up, but there you go. You have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about choices. So you have a choice, okay? Look, 7 of Pentacles. You have 7. Interesting. You have 7, 7, and 5, 5. You have a choice to either pay attention to this drama, intrigue, nosy people making comments, jealous people, envious people. You need to stop over analyzing, or allow yourself to step back from the procrastination here, or the over analyzing of something, okay, that may be contributing to the challenge right now. There's this kind of this message that's coming through for you in regards to the reason why your guides want you to like take a moment, take a step back for yourself, Christy, is so that you can gain clarity. I said that before, but it's coming through again. So that you can gain clarity, and so you can ground yourself. So and you can get to the bottom, to the root of what it is that you truly desire. And if you really want to move forward in certain things here, you may have options coming your way. So there may be more than one option coming in your direction. So let go of overthinking of whatever this may be and release yourself from that energy. Make the decision to focus only on your elevation, your moving up, and not so much about what or who or the environments that are trying to take your focus away. Okay? All right, last but not least, you have 8-8. It says here 8-8, swift action. Yeah, it's going to be very important for you to make that quick decision of, you know what, I am not stressing myself with these people, situations, circumstances, events, environments. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my, leveling up. I'm going to focus on not overthinking. I'm going to focus on getting the clarity that I need so that I can connect with my heart's desire and that I can move whatever projects or anything here that is worth celebrating. Okay? You have here swift action. It says you're entering a phase of expansion. There you go. Like I said, elevation there. And I talk about elevation, you're moving up. Whether it's that you've already moved up in some way, shape, or form, physically moved up, or energetically, you're moving up. So this says you're entering a phase of expansion. So take immediate action towards your ultimate goals. Just talked about that with that 7 of Cups. Financial improvement is on the horizon. Talked about that here with this abundance card. So validation, confirmation on 2 things I said before this card came out. It says, and by the way, someone has their eyes on you. What did I say? There are people here who are interested in finding out what's going on with you. I'm getting busybodies, nosy bodies. Okay. Whether it's that they're quietly looking at your social media platform, whether it's like you don't even know, you're not even aware, but it's coming across. It says, stay focused. Sounds familiar? Said that also. It says, stay focused because the universe is aligning in your favor. Okay. So you may be seeing consecutive numbers like 5-5, 7-7, 4-4. By the way, you do have here that you have 5-5, you have 4-4 right here, 4-4, and you have 7. And I want to say the one behind this was 7. See, 7-7, and you have 8-8. So you have a lot of angel numbers here. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Chrissy Bull, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded friends. Let me know if this message resonated. And of course, if it doesn't now, it may be resonating later. All right, intuitive friends, welcome back. By the way, se habla español. Hello. All right. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Of course, English is my first and native language. But I've been getting the question of, oh, do you speak Spanish? I want to take part, but I only hear you speak English. But yes, I do speak Spanish. So for those of you who watch and kind of like, no, I do. But yeah. So let's see who's here. Let's see who's saying hi. Let's add more intuitive friends to the list. So we have Joanna as number 4. Number 5, Bargavi. Hello, Bargavi. Let's see, Bargavi. I don't think I gave you a reading this week, but I always like to double check. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it gets... Briss, hello. Beautiful one. Erica, hello. Ed, hello. Estoy aquí. Well, listen, I don't know if you want me to do it in English and Spanish, so you let me know there, Florida Breeze. But, all right. So that's so funny. But listen, if you do know people who speak Spanish, right, and don't speak English, just tell them to stop by. Tell them, se habla español. Okay. Joanna, you're number 4. Number 5, we have Bargavi. Welcome, my dear. Bargavi, you are number 5. Number 6. Hello, Ed. Hugs to you. Ed, I did one for you on Sunday, but I know you're stopping by to say hi and give me a thumbs up, so I appreciate it, Ed. Thank you so much. Okay, after Borgavi, we have Briss. Hello, Briss. Welcome. Oh, wait, no, we have Beautiful One. Wait, I skipped. My mistake. After Borgavi, we have Beautiful One, Erica. Let me see. Beautiful One, Erica. Did I give you a reading this week? I don't know. I don't think so, but I like to double check because, No, I don't think, no, you weren't here before. Not this week, anyway. Okay, Beautiful One, Erica, you're on the list, my love. By the way, all of you who are here now, I'm doing a special Black Moon reading because it's happening tonight. Black Moon energy, August 27. Okay, that's going to be a super. So it definitely is going to be a super. So make sure that you tune in tonight if you're interested in getting even more. I got to think about the topic that I'll be focusing on that. Number 7 is Briss. You're here. Welcome back. After Briss, that's it. Briss, you're number 7. Okay. All right. So Christy Bull already did your reading. Up next, we have Florida Breeze. After Florida Breeze, we have Ashuman. After Ashuman, we have Joanna. After Joanna, we have Bargavi. After Bargavi, we have Beautiful One, Erica. And then after Beautiful One, Erica, we have Briss. Okay. All right, Florida Breeze. Let's see what's coming through. So Florida Breeze, listen, I've already told my Florida family, but I feel that hurricane season may be extra rough this year. So just keep an eye out for that, okay? That's the message that I got behind the scenes, and I actually let family members know, like, listen, buckle up. But all right, Florida Breeze, let's see what's coming through for you. What could be your potential challenge right now at this moment in time? Florida Breeze, let's see what's coming through for you. And you have the Violet Duchess, stifle, bored, stuck. Okay. There's this, I'm getting also rigidity, like being very rigid on something, very analytical, logical, rigid. Organization is good, but if it becomes a little bit too fixed, there may be a little bit of this rigidity energy that I'm getting here for you, Florida Breeze. There could be right now at this moment in time something in your life or an area of your life that you feel a little bit stifled, bored, or stuck, or you feel that it may not be moving, especially today, because there's the black moon. By the way, I'll talk more about this later, but the black moon is when you have two new moons in the same month. Okay, that could be this energy too, because I'm going to tell you, I felt super tired today. So that is what's coming through. I feel that you may even feel here. Your guides are showing me here, like your third eye chakra, like even your intuition. It feels like even your intuition, you may feel a little bit disconnected from your intuition. And it's again, it's because I'm getting like this kind of stuck energy, like stuffy is how this is coming across. All right, let's see. Hello, Sky High. Welcome. You are going to be after Briss, so you're going to be number 8, okay? Now, I have to check to see if you were on the list before. I'll check that in a minute, but yeah. All right, let's see here, Florida Breeze. How can you overcome this energy? Look at that. You have the sacred union. Now, this could be in romance or in other areas, but let me explain this to you. Talking from a spiritual standpoint, the sacred union is about you connecting with your higher self. Okay, making the time though, even though you feel a little bit out of sorts, or maybe you feel stifled, you feel like this, you can't get things moving, or that you may be bored, or you may not feel as challenged. Your guides are saying that one of the ways that you can overcome that is connecting with your higher self. So making the time to make that connection with your higher self, all right, with your guides. I'm also getting here that, especially if you feel like you're not being challenged enough, or that you are bored because it's like you need like a fresh new approach in something, or you feel like this monotony. One of the ways that you can break from that is, of course, getting together, making time to get together with friends, family, loved ones. And if it's work related here, I'm getting like networking, working with other people. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for you to find something that challenges you more in certain areas. Now, if this is talking about your love life, which it could very well be, if you are in a connection and it feels like there's not a lot of passion, it feels a little stuffy and stifled, okay, then there's the sense here of reminding you to have, a very honest communication, and, you know, spice things up with in your connection, okay? Strengthen that partnership and that romance. Understand your partner's love language and have your partner understand your love language, so that there could be more of that fiery passion here. Okay. If you are single, allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone, connect with others. Okay. Um, there could be here even a partnership coming up, or a friendship. You have the Seven of Cups. There are decisions here that you may make. There are choices here that are at your disposal, especially if there's this stifling kind of bored, stuck energy. So your guides are reminding you here that it's very important for you, like I said, to connect with your higher self, so that you can get more clarity on either a person, situation, circumstance, event, or an environment that you feel more of a heart desire, or more motivated or passionate about. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Two flipped out of the deck. You have commitment, 6-6, and you also have 13-13, starting fresh. Yeah, remember that I said it feels like I'm getting like the stifled energy here. So there's a need here to like a fresh new approach on something, and to be committed to placing whatever this is here at the top of the list, making a commitment to continually push something forward here. 6-6 here says living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate a peaceful and mindful life. By embracing truth, you unlock solutions and comfort. Yeah, because there could be something of this energy of like you're uncomfortable, but you may not want to say something because you don't want to rock the boat, or you don't, or you feel like you don't have any choices, but your guides are saying like, yeah, you do. You have decisions and choices that you can make in order to get yourself out of this rut or this energy. It says, let go of worries by expressing your emotions authentically and regularly. Open your heart to the future because the best is yet to come. Okay. So you feel like you're in a rut. This is talking about you're going to start moving things ahead. Okay. Making that decision anyway. Starting fresh, it says step out of your comfort zone and begin creating something meaningful. Again, same thing here. I told you I'm getting stifled energy, bored, kind of feeling stuck, a feeling of monotony in something that you once cared deeply about or you were very passionate about, and it's feeling kind of humdrum, maybe stale even. Okay, this could be in any area where your guys are saying, well, make the choice to stop procrastinating, stop over analyzing, because there could be a lot here of like analysis paralysis. You're analyzing something so much, but you're not moving it. So this is talking about getting that clarity. As a step out of your comfort zone and begin creating something meaningful. Your skills and talents are aligned to bring you auspicious rewards. Your guys are saying, like, listen, you have amazing talent here, or you have valuable things about you, okay, that you can be in a better position and feel more comfortable, more open, feel better than what you may be feeling right now. And that's why your guys kept saying you have a choice to make. 7 of Cups. Okay. There may be opportunities out there that you're not getting yourself out of the comfort zone to go and, dabble in. Okay. It says, build your confidence and trust your decisions as you embark on new beginnings. And remember that I said at the top of your reading here, Florida Breeze, that your third eye chakra may feel a little bit out of sorts. It's like you're not trusting your intuition because you're kind of like, I'm seeing this like having like a lot of clouds around you. And so this is saying, it's time to get yourself out of the comfort zone, okay? All right, that being said, and by the way, it makes a lot of sense, especially with the black moon energy coming in, which, by the way, like I said before, it's about 2 new moons happening in the same month. Okay, so that also brings itself that type of energy. That being said, and like I said, for those of you who are interested in coming later, I'm going to have an exclusive super live focusing on that. Okay, so if you want to take part, come back later. Florida Breeze, thank you so much for stopping by. Up next, we have Ashuman. Ashuman, before I jump into your reading, let me say hello to those of you who are here. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. All right. That being said, let's see who is here and who else can I add to the list. Again, taking into account that you haven't had a reading this week, right? So after beautiful one, Erica. Oh, by the way, let me see. Florida Breeze says that's on point. I've been feeling bored recently. There you go. With a lot of areas of my life. Okay, so hopefully this, I'm going to rewatch that. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Please do. Please do. Sky High, let's see. I don't think I gave you a reading this week's. Oh, yes, I did. On Sunday. Okay, Sky High. So I gave you a reading on Sunday, but come back tomorrow because tomorrow is the new week. So I'm starting the new reading week on Saturdays because a lot of you are available. Don't work on the weekend, or you have a little bit more availability. Even while you're cleaning the house or something, you kind of, keep me in the background, but you're still part of the reading. So there we go. Okay, Sky High. Hello, Daniela. Welcome, my dear. Welcome back. Let's see, Daniela. I don't think I did a reading for you this week. No, haven't. All right, so I'm gonna add you here. Oh, I remember. You did take part, but you took part in the super chat. So yeah. Okay, for sure, Daniela. You are right after Briss. Then we have Queen. Hello, Queen. Well, Queen, you actually came on Saturday, but then you disappeared. You did a little Houdini. And I don't think you came back for the reading. So, of course, I can add you today. So, no worries. Make sure that you stay here today so that you can take part. Okay, Queen? All right. After Queen, just so you know, Queen, I'm not taking questions. I just give you a rundown on what's coming through in regards to what your guys want you to know. So after Queen, we have no, that's it. Queen is number 9. All right. So let me review this and then I'm going to jump into the readings. Okay. So number 1, I just finished Christy Bull and Florida Breeze's reading. Now I'm going to jump into to do Ashuman's reading. Please note it is a 5-minute reading. However, if you want to add more time and more details to this reading, feel free to do so by either doing a super thanks or a super sticker. Okay. If you're interested in getting an exclusive super this evening, focusing on the Black Moon, then that's going to be tonight. So come and join me for that. And that's going to be a super event. Okay. So we have Ashuman. After Ashuman, we have Joanna. After Joanna, we have Bargavi. After Bargavi, we have Beautiful One Erica. After Beautiful One Erica, we have Briss. After Briss, we have Daniela. After Daniela, we have Queen. All right, let's go. Ashuman, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for you, Ashuman, what your guides want you to know. You're welcome, Sky High. You're welcome, Florida Breeze. And you're welcome, Daniela. Okay, let's take a look here. Ashuman, what's coming through here, what your guides want you to know right now in regards to a potential challenge that you may have right now at this moment in time. And you have here ghost people. Ghost people. This is talking about faceless ghost and haunted girl. Well, this is about the past. So this is the thing, Ashuman. This could go either way. Okay. Number 1, I'm going to start with you. The first thing that's coming through is this is either you or other people. So I'm going to approach it from both standpoints. Well, first I'm going to start with you. You could be right now at this moment in time, or maybe recently. You've been thinking a lot about the past. Okay. This is a person who's in the middle and there are 2 faces on either side. So there's a sense of you being stuck in this kind of loop of nostalgia, melancholic energy, thinking about the past, recent past, kind of stuck there, bringing things that don't need to be bought from the past or recent past, but you're stuck there. You're not living in the present moment. You're living in the past because you're bringing back memories, situations, circumstance, events, conversations, maybe talking about people from the past or recent past. The other message that I'm getting here, Ashuman, is that there could be someone from your past or recent past trying to come back. They're trying to connect with you, talk to you, trying to gain your attention. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, you could be having energy vampires around you. What do I mean by that? I mean people who are draining you and you feel like you're caught in the middle. Okay. So however or whatever this may be, this is speaking about boundaries. So if you are at this moment in time very stuck in this nostalgic, melancholic energy, thinking a lot about the past, recent past, or people from the past or recent past reaching out to you, even if you don't want to deal with them, or in situations, circumstances, or events or environments with people who are energy vampires, then your guides are saying only you have the ability to stop those things, people, energies, and environments from infiltrating and hijacking your energy And the reason and how you can do this is by creating boundaries. So there's something here, your yeses need to be strong and your no's need to be strong. So a no is a no, it's not a maybe. Okay, so if you have had the tendency to condition people into thinking like, oh, well, if I guilt trip Ashuman, or if I make them feel a certain way, then then Ashuman is going to say yes, even if Ashuman doesn't want to do something. Okay, so this is talking about that energy. Now, you do have here eyes of beauty, and I feel here your guides are saying pay attention. Pay attention with your physical eyes as well as your intuitive eyes, because there's something here about you gaining clarity in whatever this may be. It's about perspectives. You may have your perspectives a little bit distorted, and that may be causing you your own challenge right now at this moment in time. Have positive expectations around you. And of course, that has a lot to do with your mindset. So if your mindset is in the past, then it's going to be generating those emotions from the past, and it's going to be living in that energy in the past. You're going to miss an opportunity here in the present. So I'm being guided here to remind you that it's very important for you to ensure that there's this level of positivity. Okay, keeping yourself in a higher vibrational energy so that you don't fall into these scenarios that I just talked about a little while ago. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. How else you can overcome this energy. You have here the Two of Cups. This could be in love, or this could be in any area of your life. So I'm going to break it down on how this is coming across. Number one, there may be situations, circumstances, or events, especially with the fact if nostalgia and melancholic emotions or energies are still stuck around you because you keep going back to something. The Two of Cups is talking about you needing to energetically release yourself or cut the cords from those things that, or people, or emotions, or energies that you keep moving towards the past to. So you need to cut those cords with that. You need to energetically forgive those who this trauma, situation, circumstance, or event may be about. Okay? I'm also getting here that it's very important for you to really focus on the, forgiveness part, listening to the Ho'oponopono chant or invocation so that you could release these past situations, circumstance, events, or people. Okay? Sometimes we do need to go through very difficult situations because there are lessons to be learned. There could be someone that you were interested in the past or recent past that you just can't get out of your heart or your head, or they keep thinking about you or wanting to come back to you. Again, that's where those faceless ghosts are talking about. Okay? Two of Cups, gain clarity here so that you're able to see things very clearly in regards to relationships, romantic relationships and non-romantic relationships here. So you get a clear picture of certain things. Don't allow your emotions to overpower or overthrow your logical, rational, analytical mind. Okay? Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. And then up next, we have Joanna. Joanna, you are up next. You have 1441. You may be seeing mirror numbers. What is a mirror number? Something like this, 1441. Same numbers, just in reverse. It says this is a time for intense self-development. Didn't I talk about that, about this? Letting yourself to get out of melancholic energies, nostalgia, energy vampires, feeling stuck in the middle in something, not having healthy boundaries, you needing to gain a clear perspective and a clarity here so that you are more in alignment with your heart's desire, whether that is in a romantic relationship or whether that's non-romantic. It says you already have, it says focus on refining your craft. I said that the more you keep thinking about this, the less you're able to gain clarity and gain a positive outlook on what you are either focusing on, what you want to focus on, your future, maybe future connections, whether romantic or non-romantic, future friendships, things of that nature. It says you already have everything that you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose. What I just said, your heart's desire. There you go. Use this time to align yourself with your purpose and level up in your career or business. Moving up and climbing up the ladder here. All right. It says it's time to prioritize growth and achievement. Okay. So there you go. Ashuman, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Hello, Eleanor. Welcome. I'll add you to the list, my dear. All righty. There you go, Ashuman. I hope this made sense. I hope it resonated for you. If it doesn't resonate now, it may make more sense later. Or listen to the readings that I give you more than once. Sometimes we miss certain things. Sometimes what doesn't make sense now may make sense in a couple days from now. Okay? So it's important for you to also keep that in the back of your mind. Okay? All right. Up next, we have Joanna. Joanna, you are up next. Eleanor, I'm going to add you to the list right now. Okay, something flipped over, but I wasn't quite ready to take that because I need to do one more thing here. Eleanor, you are up next. I'm sorry. You're number 10. You're not up next. Up next, we have Joanna. Joanna, if you are here, come on down. Remember, intuitive friends, it's important for you to be here for your reading. Okay. After Joanna, it's Bargavi. Hello, Zariona. Zariona, welcome. I'm going to add you to the list here, Zariona. All right, Zariona, let us know if you are new to the channel. All right. Joanna, if you are here, come on down. It's your time. It's your time. Okay, welcome, Zariona. Welcome. Let's all say welcome to Zariona as we have a brand new intuitive friend, brand new subscriber to the channel. All right, so Joanna, you're not here. I'm going to add a little question mark here and I'll get back to you later. Hopefully you'll pop back up. Up next, up next is Bargavi. Let me see. You're welcome. Up next, we have Bargavi. Bargavi, if you are here, let me know. I'm trying to spell your name correctly, and it's okay. Virgo Empress. Hello, Virgo Empress. I've added you to the list. All right. For those of you who are new to the channel, please feel free to stay subscribed to the channel. I know it's easy to kind of like add yourselves just to get a free reading. And I'm not saying that's happening now, but it has happened to me in the past. So stay connected to the channel. There's a lot here. You'll soon come to find that out as soon as I finish doing your reading. All right. Bargavi, I don't see you here. All right, so now I am going to beautiful one. Beautiful one, Erica, my love. If you are here, come on down. All right, for those of you who missed your turn, always know that you could come back later. But remember, I'm just going to keep adding more people to the list today. So you might have to wait longer than the usual. All right, beautiful one, Erica. Welcome back, my dear. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look here and see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only here, beautiful one, Erica. And by the way, after beautiful one, Erica, we have Briss. So Briss, if you are here, just know that you were right after beautiful one, Erica. All right, beautiful one, Erica. Let's see what's coming through for you. Hold on a second. Let's see. All right. Sorry, I thought I had give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. My background music stopped. Hold on 1 second. Okay, beautiful one, Erica. Let's continue. Beautiful one, Erica, what could be your potential challenge right now? Please know, intuitive friends, if you would like extra time on your reading, just feel free to add a either super thanks or a super sticker. And not only are you going to have more time in the reading, but you're also going to have a couple more decks. Potential challenge here that beautiful one, Erica, may be experiencing right now at this moment in time. You have a powerful energy shift, eclipse mermaid. Okay. I want to talk about that. Before I jump into what that may mean for you, I do want to mention that the September readings are focusing on the eclipses. So, eclipse season is upon us. Starting September 7th, we have a lunar eclipse, and September 21st, we have a solar eclipse. That's happening in September. So, beautiful one, Erica, this may influence you even more. Okay? Because it's already coming out, eclipse mermaid. So this lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse could very well be creating here a little bit of a challenge or blockage here. Eclipses are all about resetting energy. So it's a cosmic reset. Lunar eclipses are about the releasing of emotions, karmic patterns, and the solar eclipse is also a cosmic reset, but that is focusing more on, opening chapters, what you want to do next, new beginnings. And so because this came out in your reading here in the challenge section, you may feel a little bit out of sorts, or you may have been feeling a little bit out of sorts here in regards to the things that you want to release and the things that you want to focus on and start creating new chapters or new beginnings on. So I feel that there's a lot of emotions, energies very much connected to that. And I feel that for you specifically, beautiful one, Erica, because it came out in your challenge, this may be felt even in September. So if you're not feeling this now, this could be talking about in the month of September. There could be this potential energy that what I am explaining to you now, you may be feeling in September. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate now I am doing the September readings, and the September readings, zodiac readings, are focusing specifically on those eclipses. So if you, I already did Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, so if you are any of those signs, or if you have placements in any of those signs, feel free to jump into those readings. That's in the content section, okay? Monthly readings. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. All right. Ooh, look at that. The spirit whisper, divine guidance, higher knowing. You may be experiencing here, beautiful one, Erica, like you're getting hunches, nudges. Your intuition may be really amping up, or it could be one or two, or because there's this blockage or challenge, you may be feeling like you're struggling to either trust your intuition or connect with your higher self. Okay, either way, your guides are saying that, number one, that they're with you. Number two, to make the time to connect with them on a more consistent basis, because your intuition here is going to help you a lot with these eclipses that are coming in the month of September. Now, listen carefully, and this is for everyone. We don't manifest during eclipses. We rest during eclipses. Just like black moon, like today, there's a black moon. And for those of you who joined me a little later, who joined later after me making this announcement, if you want to join the reading later tonight, focusing on black moon energy, it's going to be a super reading. So it's not going to be free, but it's going to be well worth it. Okay, so chances are I will be coming back later tonight. That's the plan. Hopefully it'll stay that way. All right, let's see how else you can overcome this challenge. So, like I said, beautiful one, this card is like hell-bent on coming out today 100 times, apparently. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But that's how you can overcome this challenge, connecting more to the divine guidance, connecting more to your higher knowing, co-creating more, connecting more, doing more meditation, listening to your intuition, following your gut level feeling. You also have here the Seven of Cups. There may be things that you may feel like you're procrastinating on, beautiful one, Erica, or that you're thinking a lot, over analyzing. Okay. Hi, Tai Bai. Hello, Joanna. Joanna, I've placed you to the end of the list. Okay, my dear. Don't worry. You're just gonna have to wait a little longer now, but you're still on the list. Okay, so I'm getting here that you may be feeling that sense of procrastination or critical overthinking here. So your guides are saying, by listening to your intuition, listening to your gut level feeling, your gut level feeling is going to help you decipher which options are best for you or better for you, or which opportunities are aligning with your either soul purpose, life purpose, or your inner guidance. Okay? Those choices that you're going to make or that you need to make If it's not now, it may be later. Remember, September, there's a lot going on having to do with eclipses. So this may be talking about near future for you. But they're saying that whatever this is in regards to you making a choice, stop and connect with your inner oracle before you jump into the direction of, just saying yes or saying no or something, Last but not least, beautiful one, Erica. Let's see what's coming through for you. Briss, you're up next. Briss, you're up next. You have new beginnings. Ta-da! Validation confirmation. I just talked about the lunar eclipse is about closing chapters, and the solar eclipse is about opening new chapters, new beginnings. So again, and look at that. And for those of you who are new to the channel, by the way, this happens all the time. Okay. But didn't I say September? 9. 9. And what's interesting is 9/7 is the lunar eclipse. And then after that, it's after the lunar eclipse is the solar eclipse, which obviously would be any number after the 7. So look at that. Very, very interesting. You have here, keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. Validation confirmation on the 7 of Cups. Like I said, there may be some opportunities coming your way. Validation confirmation. Hello, Angeles. I'll talk to you in a minute, but yes, you are. Actually, I'm going to close the session now. But yes, you are going to be added to the list. All right, so look at that. There you go. It says, keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything for you. This is here. Yes, I've added you to the list. By. Yes, I'll do that in a minute. It says, you are completing something significant. It's rewarding to see yourself level up. Okay. It says it's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. I mean, I can't wait. Listen, I'm going to order my little bell. Ding, 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 ding. That's exactly what I said. I told you, beautiful one, Erica. This eclipse that's coming up in September is going to be very important for you because it's already coming out in this reading. And the lunar eclipse is on September 7th. Solar eclipse is September 21st or 27th. 21st, I want to say. There you go. Validation confirmation. I'm not making it up. Look at it right here. Everything I said and channeled before I even shuffled this deck is exactly what's coming through for you. Something is about to unfold. Remember, you're going to need to make a decision. Listen to your intuition. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Thank you so much, beautiful one. And now I'm going to add to the list to those of you who are new to the channel. If you're new, let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Briss, you are next. So Briss, if you are here, come on down. I'm going to write now, Briss, and then I'm going to start adding those of you who are new to the channel and who want a reading. All right. Well, intuitive friends, there you go. Now you're seeing how I channel messages on my channel. For those of you who are new, hopefully you'll stick around for more than just the free channeled messages. I do have a lot of content on my channel, so take a look at that. And if you look at the playlist, you're going to see even more content. Okay, I do have pick a card readings, no contact readings, single readings, which I got to work on. I haven't started yet. Couple readings, no contact readings. I mean, I have a lot to take a look at. All right, that being said, let's jump to those of you who are new and are waiting to be added to the list. By the way, the list is now closed, but those of you who were here from before, of course, I'm adding you to the list. So, Joanna, no worries. You're going to have to come back later because I already called you, but you weren't here. Remember, that's one of the guidelines that I have on my list, right? If you miss your turn, I'm gonna still do your reading, but you're gonna come at the end, okay? Bargavi, same thing with you. Beautiful one, I already finished your reading. Briss, you're up next. After Briss, we have Daniela. After Daniela, we have Queen. After Queen, we have Eleanor. After Eleanor, we have Zariona. After Zariona, we have Virgo Empress. Now let's add those of you who came after. Okay, so number 13, I have Tai Bai. Welcome back, Tai Bai. Haven't seen you in a while. After Tai Bai, we have Angelus. Angelus Carter. You are number 14. I might open up the reading again, but I definitely want. And then after Angelus, Joanna, you are. I'm gonna do an arrow so I don't forget. I'm gonna call you. Okay, Joanna? And then Bargavi. So for those of you who are not here when I call you, after Angelus, I go right back to the list and give you another chance to participate. Okay, Briss, I don't have you here. Okay, so let's go now to Daniela. Daniela, if you are here, come on down. Your reading is now going to be in session. Remember, intuitive friends, you need to be here for your reading, okay? Okay, Daniela, if you're here, come on down. After Daniela, we have Queen. Extra E's and extra N's. All right. Let's see who's back. Okay, Daniela's not here. I'm adding a question mark here. Up next, we have Queen. Queen, if you are here, if I already called your name, that's it. You're coming up. Queen, you're coming up later. You're gonna have to wait your turn, okay? We have those of you who are really are waiting for your turn, and you're here. So if you're here, you're getting your reading. Queen. Okay, Queen. I called you a couple of times. I don't see you here. I'll add a question mark. Eleanor, if you are here, come on down. Eleanor, if you're here. Hey, what's going on? Where's everyone? Let me see. Let me refresh my. Eleanor, if you're here, come on down. All right, Eleanor, I'm going to put a question mark here. After Eleanor, we have Zariona. Zariona, if you are here, you see how quickly I end up close to the oh, there you go. Okay, so hold on a second. Eleanor, I'm gonna do your reading now. Zerona, you're gonna be right after. Zerona, don't go anywhere. Zariona, don't go anywhere. Eleanor, you made it right in the nick of time before I even wrote Zariona's name on there. No worries. All right, so Eleanor, after Eleanor, we have Zariona. After Zariona, we have Virgo Empress. After Virgo Empress, we have Tai Bai. After Tai Bai, we have Angelus Carter. After Angelus Carter, I'm going to go back to the top of the list. It's going to be Joanna, Bargavi, Briss, Daniela, Queen, and Eleanor, you're here. So I did this now. Okay. So Eleanor, if you miss your turn, you already know. You already know. It's okay. I'm still going to do your reading, but you got to be back when I call you again, okay? Eleanor, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What's going on, okay? What potential challenge you may have. And for those of you who missed the announcement earlier, there's a high probability I will be coming later tonight, but it is super live only. That means it's only super chat, super thanks, or super sticker, focusing on an in-depth reading for those of you who are interested. Okay, Eleanor, let's see what potential blockage or challenge. You have the signs are within you. The signs are within you. Snow Angel. Let me tell you something. Snow Angel, the fact that it says snow, says a lot. Number one, you may be feeling like something is frozen. Something's not moving. You may feel like it's lackluster, or you may feel stuck in something. There may be an icy cold type of reception that you may be getting, or that maybe someone's giving you the cold shoulder. You may be giving someone else the cold shoulder. But this could also be talking about turning a blind eye on something here that may be requiring your attention, or something that you're putting in the back burner. For example, procrastination. So either you're pushing something and you're causing it, like you're like, no, stop, I'm not ready yet. Or there could actually be something here that is feeling as if it's not moving. Okay. This could also be talking about feeling like you need rest, or that something is at rest with the Snow Angel. Okay. Whatever this is, it feels like it's stifled, meaning being grounded is good, stability is good, security is good, but not if it becomes too rigid. So rigid that you're not allowing other things to, blossom and bloom. So if there is something here that is causing, or has been, this kind of energy of rigidity, this is talking about that you may know what this is. Pay attention, because there could be here sign, symbol, synchronicities very much connected to this either person, situation, circumstance, event, or environment where you feel like something is a bit stifled. Okay, something is frozen in time. There could also be emotionally distant. There's an emotional distance. I said that before, but it came more as like a cold shoulder type of energy. So maybe because there's so much going on, or you're grounding or stabilizing and securing some things, that you've gotten in this robotic type of energy. So you may feel a little bit emotionally distant to other people. You may be on robotic mode. Okay. Let's see how you can overcome this situation, circumstance, event, environment. You have here, look at that. You have the Sun Dancer. Your guides want you to get yourself unstuck or out of these energies that could potentially be here by you connecting yourself to things that bring you joy, things that bring you a sense of happiness, a smile on your face, whether that's connecting with others, whether it's taking part in more joyful activities, in celebrations, celebrating small moments, okay, being grateful of all the things that you have right now at this moment in time. So there's a sense of whatever you perceive, you believe. It's okay to feel joy. It's okay to feel joy. It's okay to embrace a happy moment, because whatever you focus on and the emotion that you are surrounding that thing that you are focusing on is the reality that you want to see that thing that you're focusing on, or that situation, person, event, to radiate. So if this is something that you want happiness and joy, then pour happiness and joy and elevated energy to it. Because if you're only pouring this energy of being stifled, being emotionally distant, then it's kind of giving energetically, and again, it may not be the case, but energetically you're giving this kind of like disconnected energy. And your guides are like, no, connect with your sense of joy, connect with your sense of happiness, excitement, connect with your energy of abundance and prosperity. Abundance and prosperity is in this energy. You see what I'm saying? It's in that high vibrational energy. It's not in this energy. Okay, this is the complete opposite energetically here. So your guides want you to embrace. Don't look at things from the worst case scenario. Allow something to flow. Allow your emotions and your energy to flow. Listen, if it works, great. And if it doesn't, that's fine. Maybe it's not meant for you, whatever this may be talking about. Okay? So your guides want you to not be so emotionally disconnected, because the emotional disconnect is not what's going to make something happen or it happen or not happen. You see what I'm saying? The higher vibration is going to elevate it. This is going to do the opposite. Okay? If something is meant to be, it's not going to pass you by. Okay? Whatever's meant for you is not going to pass you by. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be happy, right? So there you go. This is talking about the ace, is the Ace of Cups. Feeling happy, joyful. There could be a beautiful experience or a beautiful emotion that may be coming in your direction. Your guides want, again, same message again. Your guides are saying a beautiful new emotional experience. Connect with your emotions, elevate, whatever this may be. Okay? You may be starting something new that you are wishing, hoping, and desiring, or a new chapter here. Okay? But it's going to be very much dependent on the energy that you are generating and that you're pouring into whatever it is that you are trying to be a little bit more distant about. If something is meant for you, it will not pass you by. So still be happy about something or whatever this may be talking about. Last but not least, Zariona, you're up next, my dear. Energy is everything. Energy is everything. I don't know what this is about because I haven't taken a look at, because you guys know that when I'm channeling, I don't look at my phone. I don't know what this is about, but whatever this may be about, it's saying be happy. You know, don't expect the worst case scenario. And don't think that by not being happy about something, it's like, oh, you know, then what happens if it doesn't happen? Well, if it doesn't happen, trust. If it doesn't happen, then it wasn't meant for you. So you should be happy either way, right? Because anything that we wish for or that we manifest or that we try to bring into our circle is things that we want for our highest good. So if it's not for my highest good, I don't want it. If it's not for my highest good, I don't want to be part of it. If it's not for my highest good, then I'm not going to be upset about it, because I believe that I am co-creating with the universe. And I know that the universe is not going to put me in harm's way. So you need to kind of look at it from that dynamic. And that's what your guides want to tell you here. And I'm very curious to find out what this is about. And I'll see if this resonates for you. But let's see. 7-7, compromise. Release what no longer serves you and let go of fill in the blank. Whether that is a grudge, whether that is that kind of like I'm scared to, or I'm afraid that fill in the blank, or I don't want to pour too much, I want to be emotionally distant, whatever it is, you got to let go of that. That's exactly what I said a little while ago. Validation, confirmation. Because when you need to shift your emotions and your energy into a higher vibration so that you can accomplish or move towards this beautiful elevation, promotion, abundance, prosperity, whatever this may be about. Okay? Because that it's all about your focus and your energy, and your guides are saying like you're doing a counterintuitive move here. So they want to snap you out of it. It says, openly express your emotions. Oh my gosh, could it be exactly what I was talking about? Openly express your emotions. What did I say here? It felt like you were holding something back. And what are cups and what is cups about? Emotions that you may have been holding back. Not wanting to feel happy, not wanting to be happy. Not wanting to be too joyful or celebrate something. No, you should be celebrating everything. Or even if things don't go right, you celebrate it because you're learning something. So it says, when understanding is lacking, it's best to move forward. Embrace the truth and it will set you free. Look at that, 7-7. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Okay, listen carefully. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. You have the number 1 and the number 4. You have 14 here. Now, what's interesting is if we look at numerology is condensing it to one digit. So 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. You have 1 plus 4 here, you have 14. But when you take the number 1 and the number 4 and you add it together, what do you have? You have the number 5. You have the number 5 here, 32. 3 plus 2 is equal to the number 5. I don't know if you can see that here. Oh my gosh. My light is horrible. There you go. 32. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. Talk about validation, confirmation. I mean, this came out with a lot there. Sorry, I touched the wrong button here. All right, maybe that will be a little bit better. All right, that being said, thank you so much. Hello, Story. Story, I have a really long list. I just, 5s are all about changes. Now let me see what you wrote, and then I'm going to jump into the next person's reading, which is Zariona. All right, so number one, what do we have here? Oh, thank you, Eleanor, for your super thanks or super sticker. I greatly appreciate it. Eleanor, you wrote you're so okay. Hold on. I'm halfway through the hiring process of an amazing job, but I'm afraid to let myself get too excited or happy, or I'll jinx it. Exact validation confirmation. That's exactly what's coming through here. You're not going to jinx it. If it's meant for you, it's going to come for you. If it's not meant for you, then it's not meant for you. You know? It says, I see what you mean. One of the decks was saying something similar last night. I'm the one getting in the way of myself. Your energy and your focus and the way that you are seeing something, the perspective that you're seeing something, you're remaining a little bit too distant from your emotion. That could be what's coming through here. It says, thank you, Zerona wrote here. I agree. Eleanor, you are so right. Has Zerona wrote, period. As Zerona wrote, oh my God, is that a body of water in the card? Let's see. I think you're talking about this one. Yeah, this one is the ace of interesting. When I picked that up and I'm looking here at my screen, it says 9-9. So Zeriona, I'm seeing a 9-9 here. So that's validation confirmation for you. What is this about? You said, I need to, and then Eleanor wrote, I need to stop being scared of what might go wrong. Yep, that's exactly what this is about. Zeriona wrote, I dreamt of water last night, being and going where I'm celebrated and appreciated. Well, listen, if you dreamt of this card last night or something connected to water, could be like a little deja vu for you. You're on the right track. So I'm very excited to see what messages Zeriona could be coming out for you. Okay. Eleanor wrote, you are so right. I need to hear this. There you go. Starry. Hello, Starry. Welcome. I have Starry. I have Sam. Listen, I want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for stopping by and for subscribing. What I want you to do is I want you to still remain subscribed because I will be coming back and doing more readings. Okay. Now, the one tonight is going to be a super one, but tomorrow I'm going to do the same reading. Okay, as well as I am going to do it for the rest of the week. So as long as you remain subscribed and you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, the moment that I'm going to do a free reading, you're going to know. Okay, Starry? Okay, Sam? So no worries. You haven't missed an opportunity because, my intuitive friends here will tell you I am always on doing readings, free readings. I do more free readings than I do readings that can actually be more financially lucrative for me. Let's just put it that way. Because I like to give back. So there you go. So I do a lot of free readings. So make sure you stay here on the channel. Okay. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. All right. All right. So I'm happy that resonated for you, Eleanor. Up next, we have Zariona. Zariona, you are up next. Eleanor, thank you so much for your super sticker or your super thanks. I greatly appreciate it. I'm very, very happy that I got one today. But thank you so much. All right. Zariona, I'm interested to see because I feel like you got a deja vu moment here. Maybe in a different way of getting a deja vu, but I feel like you got a like validation confirmation, like you're on the right track in regards to this reading that's coming through for you. So let's see what comes through for you. After Zariona, Virgo Empress, you are next. Okay, Zariona, don't go anywhere. Let me write the list because I want you all to know where you are on this list. So now is Zariona. Next, we have Zariona, Virgo Empress. After Virgo Empress, we have Tai Bai. After Tai Bai, we have Angelus Carter. After Angelus Carter, I'm going to go and loop right back. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to loop right back into Joanna. Okay, I'm going to write restart here. So you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm restarting. Restart. It was going to be Joanna Bargave. I misspelled your name, Bargave. Eleanor, thank you so much for that. Super greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Let's see, Bargave. Then comes Briss. See, this is why I didn't take more of you. Then I have Daniela. Then I have Queen. See? Because it's a lot of you waiting. All right, there we go. So that's the list. Okay, Sam, don't become a stranger, Sam. I said, come back tomorrow. Definitely doing more readings tomorrow and Sunday. So I'll see you soon. Oh, thank you so much, Eleanor. Greatly appreciate it. All right, up next, Zariona. So if you're new to the channel, this is the trick, okay? This is the trick here. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because my list fill up very quickly, especially when it's a free reading. They fill up very, very quickly. So if you want to make sure that you get your free spot, you gotta hop on very quickly. Okay, here we go. Zariona. I'm intrigued. Because that was very interesting. When I said that to you, I saw the number 99 on my, and now I have 10. So I have 10 people here and I have 10 thumbs up. So look at that. 99 followed up by 10. So I don't know. Let's see. Definitely validation confirmation here. Zariona, let's see. Zariona, just want to remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And let's see what your potential challenge could be right now at this moment in time. Okay, Zariona. Let's see. And we have here, a time for spirit. Pink Lotus Fairy. Let's talk about this. All right. All right. So, Zariona, a time for spirit. There may be here 7. All right, so there's something here about 7, and it's interesting. 7th is the 7th crown chakra. So there may be this kind of like challenge. Maybe it's a time constraint. Maybe you have a lot going on. Maybe, you're busy. But it's coming across as there could be a little bit of like static electricity happening in regards to your crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra on our body system. Now, of course, there are more chakras than that, but I'm going to be focusing on the 7 main ones, okay? Some of you may say, yeah, well, there are more than 7 chakras. Yes, you're correct. There are. But I'm talking about the number 7. 7th one is the crown chakra. So what I'm getting here for you, by the way, the session is closed, intuitive friends, okay? So don't forget, the session is closed. So there's something here about the crown chakra, and there's something here about the number 7, because it's coming very clearly. I don't know if you are seeing 7777 or like 7, 7 or like multiples of 7. What do I mean multiples of 7? Maybe you're seeing 7, 14, 21. You know what I'm saying? 7 times this is equal to 4. You know what I'm saying? Like 7 3 times is equal to 21. You see what I'm saying? So maybe something like that is what I'm getting. But this is coming across as that there could be a little bit of static electricity. No worries, Virgo Empress, you're still on the list, my love. And I'm getting here that there's a little bit of static electricity. Now listen carefully. I'm seeing, literally clairvoyantly, I'm seeing clear quartz crystal. I don't know if you have a clear quartz crystal, Zariona, or you've been meaning to buy a clear quartz crystal. It could even be selenite as well. It doesn't have to be clear quartz. But I'm seeing you using, having, or needing to mention clear quartz crystal for you. So if that resonates, let me know. But I'm really locked into your reading because there's a lot coming through. So your guides want you to use, if you have one. If you don't, get one. They're affordable. Just make sure it's a genuine one, right? That's from a reliable source, right? I want you to take, now let's make believe this is the top of your head, okay? And what your guides are showing me here is that you're taking the clear quartz crystal and you're just kind of like doing this above your head. You're clearing that energy. Now, if you have a selenite crystal, even better, because selenite is a self-cleansing type of crystal. So if you have selenite, even better. But if you don't, that's fine. If you have, because I'm seeing clear quartz or selenite in connection with you. I don't know what that's about. I'm just being shown that clairvoyantly, and I'm going to continue to tell you what this is talking about. It's talking about you clearing the top of your crown chakra with this clear quartz or with selenite. So I don't know which one you might have, or which one you may be thinking about getting, or maybe you've been thinking about it and it's like you've been busy. But your guys want you to use that because there's something here about some static electricity above your crown chakra. Now, here's the thing. Because they showed this to me already, this may be one or two things. Number one, you may have this already, or you may actually do that already. I don't know. Either way, they're telling you that you should be doing that more often, more consistently. And if you are using a clear quartz crystal, make sure that you are cleansing it, because if not, it's going to build up a lot of energy. Okay. If it's selenite, you don't need to cleanse it because it's a self-cleansing crystal. Okay. So ways that you can clean your clear quartz crystal, you could put it under cold water, let it just, cleanse itself literally. You could cleanse it under moon water. Okay. You can, on a full moon, you can do that. You can put it in Himalayan salt and leave it for 24 hours, or sea salt and leave it for 24 hours. Okay, that's to cleanse it, to clean it off. You can put it in sunlight, and I'm talking about clear quartz crystal. I'm not talking about the selenite, because the selenite cleanses itself, so you don't need to do anything with that one. But that's what's coming through. Don't know what that's about, but that's going to allow you to have a clear connection. There's something here about the linking of your crown chakra to the ethers. And so maybe you're doing a lot of thinking lately. Maybe you feel a little bit burnt out. Maybe there's a lot on your mind. Maybe you haven't made the time to do these things more consistently, but your guides are saying this is important. Let's see how you could overcome this challenge right now, aside from what I already channeled. And you have here the word Lord. Communication is going to be key. The reason this is coming out for you is your guides are saying the communication between you and the ethers, or you and your higher self, or you and the divine, or you and the universe is super important. And I want to mention this. Zeriona, listen carefully, because this has been happening since before, like when you were up next. There's a lot of synchronicities coming through. I told you about the number 7, and in case you doubted me or you were like, what is she talking about? Here we go. 43. I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. I don't know what I need to do in order for you. Okay, there you go. 43. You have 43, 43. 43, 43. 4 plus 3, 7, 7. Exactly what I said at the top of the reading, coming through yet again as validation confirmation. So the communication between you and your guides, or you and your higher self, and you with the ethers is super important right now at this moment in time. And there could be here a blockage, whether it's a lack of discipline, a lack of routine, or maybe there's just a static electricity on top of your crown chakra that you need to clear in order for those connections to be more crystal clear and link and sync. Okay. But talk about validation confirmation here. I mean, wow. Ace, leave that alone. Leave the door alone. By the way, intuitive friends, Ace is my dog. I wouldn't be surprised if I get more 7s or something of a multiple of 7, because it came very, very clear. Understand that your words, I don't know if you are just a natural manifester. I don't know if you have a very good Mercury placement on your astrological chart. There's something here about communication. Okay. So let's see what's coming through for you. How else can you overcome this challenge? By the way, after Zeriona, it's the Virgo Empress. Look at that. You have the sun. Illumination and clarity, exactly what I was talking about. In other words, the reason why you got this message today, and I don't know, maybe there were a lot of sign, symbol, synchronicities, maybe even how you got to this channel. I don't know. But I can tell you this. The sun, okay, illuminates, clarifies, and is about also personal growth. So there could be some type of spiritual growth happening here also. Okay. So whatever this may be about here, you have a time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies. Like I said, once you clear that crown chakra, you may be getting a lot more validation confirmations, intuitive nudges. Okay. You may have more aha moments, epiphanies. There may be some more very interesting sign, symbol, synchronicities coming in for you. Okay. The Sun card, it's about the vital source. It's also about success. So the moment you're able to do those clearings, and the more that you are able to create the discipline and the routine here, is going to be very good for you. Make sure that you thank your guides, your higher self. Look at that. You have 12, 12. Your guides or your higher self here for all the little things that have gotten you to this place of clarity, especially this reading. Okay, so be grateful to the divine. Last but not least, you have 12, 12. And you have here a wonderful opportunity aligned with your life's purpose is approaching. Again, I told you, you're going to get a lot of clarity and illumination here. A lot of this it is very much connected here with your crown chakra. So when it arises, take immediate action and embrace it. Additionally, a loving partnership, whether that's romantic or non-romantic, or an epic romance, may be on the horizon. Maintain your persistence and welcome the positive transformations coming your way. And they're very positive because you have two cards here that are really looking at that type of positivity here and your ability to align with that purpose. Wow. Validation confirmation here, Zariona. I'm going to take a look and see if that made sense to you. But definitely, I hope that but there were definite signs here of validation confirmation from the top of your reading all the way through. I'll take a look and see if that resonated for you. Up next, we have Virgo Empress. Virgo Empress, you are up next. Virgo Empress, if you are here, come on down. You are up next. Let's see what you wrote here, Zeriona. It says, I see a lot of the number 7. Okay, Virgo Empress, I'm gonna put you towards the last on the list. Intuitive friends, just so you know, I have closed the session for today, or this session, I should say. So no worries if you missed me today. You could come back at a later time or tomorrow. You wrote here, I have clear core. Okay, that's what I kept seeing. I actually do that. I'm assuming what I was talking about, the clear court. Wow, you do that already. So there you go. I can see it. It's very interesting. I saw 1212 earlier. That was actually the card that came out for you. I'm so thankful for this message. All right. Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Please feel free to remain subscribed to the channel. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Rand. Don't forget to share with your friends, family, loved ones, people who you feel, Zeriona, who may benefit from these channeled messages. Don't forget to let them know about this channel and send them my YouTube channel link. Okay, so send them my link so that they can come and take part in these readings. Okay, up next, we have Tai Bai. Tai Bai, if you are here, come on down. I already got the message from Virgo Empress here on here. Said, of course, thank you so much. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Up next, we have Tai Bai. Tai Bai, if you're here, come on down. Tia Bia. Tai Bai or Tia Bia, if you're here, come on down. Zeriona. I mean, wow. A lot here coming through that came through for you. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Don't just tell them Alexa Tarot. Send them the link. Sometimes they get lost along the way. Tia Bia, Tai Bai, hello, my love. Welcome back to the channel. Let's see what your guides want you to know right now. Tia Bia, just so you know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. All right, Tia Bia, Tai Bai. What potential challenge could be going on? Ooh, that just flew when I said that. You have Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. Right now, at this moment in time, Tai Bai, Tia Bia, there could be here nostalgic emotions, melancholic energies, thoughts, memories. That could be very much connecting you to the past or recent past. You may be bringing up old emotions, energies, situations, circumstances, or events. You're thinking a lot about something from the past. That's one of the messages that I'm getting. Second message, there could be someone from the past or recent past trying to work their way towards you, or they're watching you from afar. So this could be social media platforms as well, or someone literally trying to send you a message or trying to communicate, or they have you on their mind. So you're on this person's mind. This could also be talking about here of a challenge of you. There could be energy vampires around you. There could be people who may be trying to, there could be people that you hang around with or that around you that really drain you. Because I'm getting draining energy also. And that could be very much connected here to some type of draining energy. So it's important for you to create healthy boundaries or for you to strengthen your boundaries. Whether this is you thinking about things from the past or recent past, being triggered by old wounds. Tia Bea, this is saying here that these ghost people, or these ghosts, meaning things that are haunting your mind or are just living rent-free in your emotions, or people around you that are draining you. You need to be more focused on how to make sure that you create stronger boundaries here. Okay? After Tia Bea, we have Angelus Carter. So Angelus Carter, you are going to be after Tia Bea, okay? Angelus Carter, don't go away because you are coming up. Hey, leave that, Ace. So again, living in the past can create that type of stagnation or challenge. And that's what your guides are saying. You have here the eyes of beauty. Instead of looking at the past, start looking at the beautiful, positive things in your current energy. Even if it's something super small, even if it's something that you don't think is important, attitude of gratitude. Having this positive type of energy is important right now because it'll get you out of this energy. Okay? Ace, get down. So it may get you out of this energy here. All right? So this is all about you spiraling this energy from the past to the positive present and the clarity and illumination that you need in order to see your present energy, or how important it is for you to be grounded and centered right now. Because looking too much into the past is not allowing you to be fully present. And it's definitely creating a challenge here in regards to you being able to be more aligned to your goal and to the near future. Okay. So even if you don't know how the near future is going to come or what things may be coming in connection to that near future, it doesn't matter. The how is not important. What's important is where you're putting your focus on. And this is talking about you needing to focus on your present energy. Okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. By the way, interesting, because I just left a reading where this happened and it's happening again. You have the angel number 77, 34. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. You have the angel number 77 here. Crown chakra. Okay? Your crown chakra. You need to clear your crown chakra. Listen to the crown chakra 963 hertz solfeggio frequency. It is free. It's on YouTube. So the crown chakra 963 hertz solfeggio frequency can help you pivot from taking your mind to the past or recent past and aligning it more to the present energy. Okay? Tia Bia, let's see what else is coming through. There could be just nostalgic memories also. You have the 8 of Swords. Exactly what I said at the top of the reading is going to be the same exact thing I'm going to say to you now. And it's going to sound repetitious, but you may need ace, leave it. Sorry, my puppy is now very much wanting to gain my attention, which is why I ended the reading when I did. I closed the reading, I should say, when I did. The 8 of Swords is about the way that you are trapping yourself in your own mindset. The 8 of Swords, it's about being stuck. It's being trapped by either limited beliefs. It's about being trapped by your own self-sabotaging thoughts or constant memories or nostalgia or melancholic energies from the past or recent past, whether that be people, situation, circumstances, memories, environment, whatever that is, it's you. So you are creating your own challenge right now. That's what this is saying. That is why your guides are saying it's important for you to be focused in your present. Okay, you could also try to do a little bit of meditation there, kind of keep your focus in the now. There may be here a little bit of lack of self-confidence here, or feeling like you're feeling a little bit helpless when it comes to this energy here about the past or recent past. Don't be afraid to pivot from this energy and move into a higher vibration energy. Move more into the present time. Take responsibility and understand that you control your mind. Your mind doesn't control you. All right. And I want to mention this to you, Tia Bia or Tai Bai, because the solar eclipses are coming up. So if you've missed the monthly readings, go and take a look at the monthly readings. I already did all the fire signs and I did all the fire signs, and I think I'm in the middle of finishing up the earth signs. We still need air and water. But if you haven't taken a look at that, pay attention, because there's a lot of messages that are coming through in order to help through the eclipse phase that we're going to be coming through in the month of September. Look at that. Intuition. This may be blocking your intuition as well. So if you're not really focusing, or if your mind is elsewhere, then it is also blocking your intuition. Like I said, 7 is the crown chakra. So you need to clear that. Clear your mind, because you are creating some type of challenge there. Intuition says now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path to turning your dreams into reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are coming, okay? They're coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are within your reach. Trust your journey and have faith in the process. Tia Bia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope they have resonated for you. I'll take a look at what you may have written in the chat, but in the meantime, up next we have Angelus Carter. Angelus Carter, if you're here, come on down, because your messages are up next. For those of you who came at a later time, no worries. because tomorrow is another day. And I will be continuing to be channeling these messages throughout the rest of the week. Tomorrow is a brand new day. So for those of you who missed me today, come tomorrow. It's also the start of the brand new week. I started on the Saturday only because it gives those of you an opportunity to take part in the free readings because it's the weekend. That being said, let's take a look at what validation confirmation, if any, came through. We have Tia Bia. I've been bringing up old memories from where I was younger. Okay, so you've been seeing the number 7 that came up also. I've been just recalling past events and analyzing how they may have held onto the memories. Yeah, it's time to let them go. It's time to let go of the memories and be more in the present, okay? So that you can shape your upcoming future, okay? Angeles Carter, how can I move forward from Bryce? Okay, so Angeles Carter, I just want to say that I'm not taking personal questions. But let's see what comes through in the reading for you right now, okay, Angeles Carter? So let's see what's coming through. Let's see what might come through for you here. Angeles Carter, you are up next. And for those of you who may have missed the readings, remember that you can join tomorrow. No, it's fine. Okay, it's just so that I would be aware. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm just going to channel and you see how this, Ghosts of the Past. You saw that? That just jumped right out. So your guides are already talking about that this reading is going to be very much connected to some situation, circumstance, event, or challenge from the past or recent past that may be creating a challenge right now at this moment in time. And you have ghosts of the past. By the way, it doesn't say ghost one. It doesn't say ghost one. It says ghosts, plural. Okay, so there may be more than one situation, circumstance, or event that this may be connected to. It also may be connected to more than one person. Okay, so whatever this is about, it says the past returns for time. And this is about making peace with your past, making peace with things that have happened or transpired in the past or recent past, connecting to people, situations, events. And that's because the past is not allowing you to move forward. The past is not allowing you to move to your next goal or to your next milestone in your life. So either you are focusing way too much on people and situations that are not adding or benefiting in your life at this moment in time. And by you giving so much focus and energy to those either people, drama, or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, you're not allowing yourself to move forward. You're not allowing yourself to get to your next phase, to get to your next goal, to get to your next personal development stage. And only you can stop this constant connection of either talking about these people from the past or recent past, thinking about them, continuing to talk about the drama, continuing to bring that energy from the past and recent past into your present timeline. Because by doing that, wherever your mind goes, energy flows, and the energy that you keep giving is the energy of the drama, the past, the situation, the circumstances, the events, the what didn't happen, what should have happened, what could have happened, but didn't happen, and da 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 da. And you are so caught up in the past that you're allowing the present and your goals that you may want to focus on in the future. You're not focusing on that. So these ghosts of either people, situations, circumstance, events, trauma are living rent free in your mind as well as in your life. Okay? So there is not only you making peace with whatever this is, energetically forgiving yourself or energetically forgiving those that are attached to this past, such as listening to the Ho'oponopono invocation or chant, such as you working on your heart chakra, 639 hertz solfeggio frequency, which you can listen to for free on YouTube, so that you can unblock your emotions connected to whatever this is about. So there's this release that needs to happen, and you are the person that can release yourself. So it's not other people that need to release you. You need to do it. Because this is talking about you needing to make life adjustments here. And you are the captain of your own ship. You are the pilot of your own future and destiny. Okay? And as you leave behind all these people that are wearing masks, all these things that are not showing their true transparency, it's time for you to take off your mask and start looking at how you need to let all this stuff go. Because it's keeping you stuck in an energy that it's time for you to start moving forward. Okay? So let's see what else is coming through for you. So I just gave you 2 tools on how to move forward. So now it's not an excuse of, oh, I don't know how, because I just gave you 2 and I'm going to give you a third in a minute. Number 1, the Ho'oponopono prayer, incantation, invocation, or chant. This is so that you can energetically forgive yourself and anything and anyone that may have done you wrong. You letting that go. It doesn't mean that you need to pick up the phone and start talking to people. No. This is about you energetically cutting the cord with all this stuff. That's number 1. Number 2, I talked about the heart chakra frequency of 639 hertz. That's going to help you unblock and release anything that is sitting there, holding on to all of this stuff in the past or recent past. And the last one that I'm going to share with you, which, by the way, anyone here can use, okay? You can use it for free, is my Lexa Tarot Reiki long distance healing session, which is also free. And you can share, you can use it. And I'm going to share it with you now so that you do these things. So now it's up to you how you're going to use those tools and how frequently you use those tools, right? So I'm going to add that here. I'm going to write long distance Reiki, or also called energy work, okay? Energy healing. And when you listen to it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, if you know other people who may benefit from that. But that's going to help you here. Just added it there to the chat. If you need to take a black walnut bath, go ahead. Do whatever it is that you need to do, but you need to let go of these residual energies around you. physically by not thinking about them, energetically by cleansing your aura as well. So something like, white roses, adding moon water to your bath. There's so many different things. Adding black tourmaline. You know what I mean? That's going to help you. So it's you taking back your power here, because you've been dispersing way too much energy on stuff that isn't the best for you. I mean, I do that. Obviously, physical bath, like a physical bath, physical shower. And then after my physical shower, I also hear, ooh, look at that. I also do like a bubble bath that's infused with high vibrational things as well, and kind of soak in that for a while. That's really helpful. All right. How can you let go of this challenge? Well, number one, enlist the help of your guides. Okay. Your higher self, your spiritual guides, spiritual mentors, spiritual teachers, by listening to what's coming through in the reading, as if this is coming through as very positive tools and resources that you can use. So that's number one. For you to also pay attention to the lessons that you've learned from the past or recent past, because this Eagle King is looking very similar to the Hermit card in Tarot, although the Hermit card in Tarot is not here, but it's giving this energy of paying attention to that as well. You do have the number 46. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, but so is the number 15 here. 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. So you have 6 here as a number. Okay. You have 366 or 636 is coming through. The Queen of Light is all about illumination, is all about you letting go of this energy and aligning yourself more to the angelic realm, aligning yourself more to higher vibrational energy, aligning yourself more to connecting with the ethers, so that you can move forward and leave this behind. Let's see what else is coming through for you. And then I'm going to jump back into those of you who have accidentally not been here when I called you. And then I'm going to go back to the list of you guys, okay? What do you have here? You have 2020, compassion. I'm going to read what this says, but number one, it says compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Allow yourself to release these things so that you can be more in alignment with what you are wanting to align yourself towards. Okay? You can't, like I said, you are the captain of your ship. You are the pilot of wherever you are aligning your destiny and fate towards. There you go. A person who's looking up. And you also have here the bigger picture, angelic help. You need to see the bigger picture of all of this. Right now, it might not make a lot of sense. Don't bite the table, honey. Sorry, that's my puppy. But it will make sense later on. And as you take all these elements, all these strategies, all these tools, and you start implementing them on a day-to-day basis, then you're going to allow yourself to pivot away from this energy, because you're very much, your head is so focused on this that it's not aligned on this, which is on your higher self, on your next chapter, on what your life purpose or soul purpose needs to be right now at this moment in time. So compassion says your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path. Didn't I just say that? You need to get yourself back realigned on the right path. This is saying embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness, especially yourself, because I said that, and generosity, as your potential is boundless. There you go. Validation confirmation there on that. I hope these messages have been insightful here, Angelus Carter. And if you are new to the channel, I hope you stay here in the channel, on the channel, and continue to participate in these messages. Take a look at the content for my monthly readings, as a lot of information is coming through for those solar eclipses that are happening in September. So you may find that useful for yourself. That being said, thank you so much, Angelus Carter. And for those of you who are interested in joining this reading, the list is closed. However, yes, you're going to heal from the situation for sure. But it's all dependent upon how much work you're going to consistently put in into making sure that you get out and you snap out of this habit over here of the past. Okay, and I call it a habit because it's something that you've done for a while, so you have to start doing new strategies now. Okay, you're very welcome, Angelus Carter. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Okay, let your friends know about the those that you trust about the message you got here today, and then share my YouTube channel link. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, if you came late to the party here, no worries. You can join tomorrow. However, I'm going to give you some advice so that you can maximize getting a free reading. Number 1, subscribe to the channel. Number 2, stay subscribed to the channel. Number 3, turn on your notification bell. And number 4, turn on all notification alerts to this channel. So the moment that I go on and do a reading, or I do a live, or I add more content to the channel, you are notified and you are alerted. Okay. That being said, we're going to now go back to the top of the reading, and I'm going to start calling all the ones that may have missed their turn. And that's going to start with Joanna. Joanna, if you are here, come on down. If you're here, this is the time for you to show up because, oh, you're here. There you are. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, Joanna, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. As you're seeing, a lot of you are, and especially if you're new to my channel, you're like, well, what is this free reading stuff about? And due to YouTube's term and conditions and all that, I do need to remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. But what a coincidence that they are coming across so accurately and resonating with a lot of you. So there you go. All right, Joanna, please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let us start here. Let's take a look at what your guides want you to know. After Joanna, we have Bargavi. After Bargavi, we have Briss. After Briss, we have Daniela. After Daniela, we have Queen. And after Queen, we have Virgo Empress. Guess what came through here, Joanna? Joanna, you have the Violet Duchess. The Violet Duchess is about stagnant energy. You may be feeling bored. You may be feeling disappointed. You may be feeling like you're stuck, either in a situation, circumstance, event, or that there's this kind of stuck energy, like something isn't moving. And I keep hearing decluttering. So one of the things that you need to do is to add more light, bright energy in your environment. So this could be reminding you here If you haven't done a deep cleaning or organization in your apartment, in your home lately, it's time for you to start thinking about doing that now. So I'm getting decluttering, organizing. Okay? Start making those donation boxes to people and things that you don't use and things that are just occupying space, but they're not generating something. It's just things are just kind of scattered around or they're not organized. Whether that be physically your environment, whether at home or at work. Okay? Because this sense of stagnation or the sense of kind of like this static electricity, if it's not physical, it could be energetic. So in your home, after you either declutter your home or your office space or the area where you work or the area where you do hobbies, I don't know, whatever this may be about. But whenever you declutter a physical space, then it's time to declutter it energetically. And you could do it many different ways. For example, right now, you guys didn't see it, but I had this incense burning in the background. I also have my Palo Santo smudging or sage. Now, let's say you might say, well, I live somewhere where, or, I have health conditions where smoke is not the best thing. I don't really like it. I don't like the smell, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Get yourself some sage oil and then get yourself some moon water and witch hazel. Put it together, shaky, add either a little bit of clear quartz or add a little, pebble of black tourmaline, shake it and spritz it all around. You could leave it I wouldn't say leave it in the sun for solar energy, only for solar codes, only because it's going to interfere with that sage oil. But you can definitely have it under a full moon or things like that. Okay? So spritz it all over your home. That's going to give it more life, new energy. Okay? All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through here for you. Okay? I'm also getting that your intuition here, your third eye chakra may be a little bit in need of unblocking as well. So your crown chakra may need some unblocking and your third eye chakra may need some unblocking. So that is the 6th and 7th chakra. Okay? 6th and 7th chakra. So the 6th chakra is the third eye. 852 hertz solfeggio frequency. That can help you unblock. And the crown chakra, 936 hertz solfeggio frequency. Okay? That may be beneficial for you. Let's see how else you can overcome these challenges here. Look at that. The resting tree, patience, stillness. You have the angel number 22. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So whatever this is, it's creating some type of instability, either in a specific area of your life or it's causing you a feeling of not being quite balanced or stable in something. So the resting tree here is someone resting. So there may be here, well, you may be saying, well, nothing is moving. I feel stuck. I feel bored. I want to start moving things along. One of the ways that you can do that is in stillness, which can be number 1, like I said, working with your crown chakra and third eye chakra. Third eye chakra being the 852 hertz solfeggio frequency, crown chakra being 963 hertz solfeggio frequency. Close your eyes, work on those two areas. Allow yourself to, energetically cut the cords with whatever may be either a feeling of disappointment or feeling like you're kind of stuck in a rut. So use that stillness in that way. I'm also getting patience. Being patient is going to be important because this is something that may need more than just one time of you doing it. It may need you to focus on this time and time and time again. Create a little ritual for yourself so that you can continue to work with that alignment of your crown chakra and your third eye. Help you feel more centered as well. Okay? Centering is a lot because there's a lot of ground, nature. This person is on the ground. Root chakra energy as well. Okay? So root chakra, you'd start with the root chakra at 396 hertz solfeggio. So start there, followed by your third eye chakra, and last but not least, your crown chakra. In that order. So you ground yourself and then you move up. You move up the chakra system. You have here the dreamer. And the dreamer is coming across as someone right now at this moment in time, and that someone is you, needing a fresh new start in something. So you could get away from or leave behind the feeling of stagnation, the feeling of being bored, being stuck, or feeling like something is not as challenging. Leaving this residual energy of needing to disconnect from, either your mind or disconnect from the decluttering and infuse that brand new energy into your world. And again, there you go, a new start. And also, like I said, this may be connected to your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, which are both very much connected to your intuition. It's about you getting or downloading messages or feeling more connected to your higher self. And your third eye chakra is more of that intuition. So that you are able to trust yourself again, or trust that the messages that you are getting or the gut level messages that you may be receiving after you start working with all that and the decluttering and spritzing the your environment with sage oil and all that, so that you can trust that you're moving in the right direction. You need to let go of your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs or your fear. Just take the leap forward and trust that after you do all these things, and by the way, I also put my long distance Reiki link there for you. So work in the physical 3D realm, but also work in the energetic realm as well, as both are going to be beneficial for you. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have here 555. Change is coming. Something needs to change in order for you to make those changes. Not only so those changes can occur, but you need to make changes for those changes to occur. Okay, so changes here. It says you're about to level up, Joanna, although it may not feel easy at first. I said that you may be feeling a little bit kind of stuck in something. It may be a little, don't give up. That's why you have patience here. Okay. Although it might not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things. And the greater things that it is preparing you for is that there may be here an opportunity that may be coming your way. You may have an opportunity to start a brand new path, a new direction, or a brand new opportunity may be coming your way. It says this is the why you've been seeking. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. And sure enough, The Dreamer is the Fool card in this deck. And the Dreamer is about the Fool's journey. It's about the opportunity to make new moves. It's about having a leap of faith, about moving. Maybe there could be here a very, there could be here an opportunity coming your way, having to do with relocation, moving jobs, relocating a city, town, state, country. Ace, 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 ace. Leave your tail alone. Thank you. Okay, so there could be here these literal moves. You moving a city, town, country, state, or moving jobs. Leave your tail alone. No, leave it. All right. Joanna, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Bhargavi. Bhargavi, if you are here, come on down. Now, once I call you a second time, that's it, because this is the last round, okay? So if you're not here during the second call, ace, ace, ace. Sweetheart, what's going on? You just discovered your tail today? What's going on? Okay. Okay, Bhargavi, if you are here, come on down. All right. Bhargavi isn't here. Up next, we have Briss. Briss, are you here? Ace. 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 Hello, Briss. Welcome. I wasn't sure if you left or if you're coming back or what was the story. Thank you for stopping by, Briss. Let's jump to your reading. All right, this is the last round. So if I called you already and you didn't show up, you're going to have to catch me next time in the next live, okay? All right, Briss, let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. Just keep that ear pod in your ear, because now you're here. So all you need to do is just listen to what's coming through. Okay. Ace, ace, ace. Leave your tail alone. Shh. Leave your tail alone. Give me 1 second, Briss. Move out the way. Okay. Ace. Ace, eat. Come on, go eat. Good boy. All right, Briss. I'm back. Just making sure my dog eats his lunch, which is way past lunchtime here in New York, but this little guy is teething. He's losing his teeth here, so he's a puppy, so he's uncomfortable from time to time. All right, Briss, let's go. All right, let's see what's coming through for you here, Briss. What your guides want you to know in regards to the potential challenges that you may have right now at this moment in time. So let's see what's coming through for you. Wow, you have 2 cards that are just flipped up on its own. So I will be honoring that. And let's see what's coming through for you. All right, so Briss, you have here the angel of alchemy, miracle, okay? There may be something here of, it's interesting because I'm getting alchemy, I'm getting the magician card in tarot also, which is about alchemy. It's about shifting and changing things. There may be some residual energies here, very much connected to some type of emotion. Something here connected to either something you're holding on to, whether it's a something, a someone, an energy. This is also my health card. Okay. Now, this could be talking about your physical health. Okay. Your heart, blood pressure, things of that nature. There could be some issues here. If it's not physical health, there may be some mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual type of energy here that may need to be shifted into a higher vibrational energy. There could be something here about if you've been feeling not well lately and you've been ignoring it, your guides are saying, get it checked out. Whatever it is. Okay. For example, you've been getting fluttering in your chest or in your heart, and you're like, man, that's not normal for me to get that. But then you kind of ignore it. And this is just an example. I'm not saying this is it, but I'm just giving you an example. This is talking about checking whatever health-wise has been popping up and that you've been blocking or not looking at because either you don't have time, you think it's nothing important. It could be headaches. It could be, little something here that it feels like a minor health inconvenience that you may not be putting too much attention, but may require you to pay attention to it. You have Carnivus Flower Fairy. Okay. This says a tempting offer has a high price. I'm getting here, be very careful on people's motives or a person's motive. There's something here about someone coming in with either a tempting offer, with either something that sounds too good to be true. Be careful because it might be. Okay? It actually might be too good to be true. But there's this energy here of someone or okay, so it could come across as someone or something. Okay, so I'm going to start with the someone and then I'm going to talk about the something. So the someone, it could be someone who's coming across like love bombing, being very like I'm getting someone who has a motive here, a behind the scenes motive. So listen to your intuition here. Okay? Because someone who's trying to be here a little bit too charming or a little bit too perfect may not be. All right? So there may be something behind that. It could be how a person may be using that type of manipulation tactic to have you let down your guard. So just be in that awareness. I'm also getting here, if this is a situation, there may be a lucrative offer or an opportunity that's sounds really, really good. And one or two things, either it is too good to be true or that opportunity, the saying that says not all money is good money. Like there could be like a really good offer, something that sounds like, wow, this is going to make me more money, more this, more that. It sounds perfect. But there may be some things behind the scenes that are not the best or may not be the best for you. because I'm getting here like booby traps, like someone actually not saying something about an opportunity because it might either not be solid or they're not being transparent here on what this opportunity may be about. So just be aware, make sure that any opportunities that come towards you between now and September, okay? Because the eclipse, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse are both coming in the month of September. So there may be a kind of like this energy of being in the dark and not really being able to see something for what it is, not being able to decipher something or someone. And it's a time for you to reset your vision and reset, start fresh, start new. Hello, your secret path. Oh, I love your name. Secret path. Just when I was talking about secrets right now. Validation, confirmation. And if you don't believe me, just move back that cursor because I was literally just saying that. Your secret path, unfortunately, my list is closed, but listen carefully. Remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that when I come back on, you are notified. Okay. All right. Bris. Let's see. There's something here, like I said, Bris, something behind the scenes, some type of secrecy, some type of not knowing all of the information. So be very careful if you're going to sign something. If you're going to sign something, agree to something. I'm getting booby traps with this Venus flytrap, because that's what that is. That's the Venus flytrap. There may be someone here that's trying to size you up. Like, you know how the snake, before it eats something, it sizes it up? Symbolically here, of course. But that's what I'm getting here. So just be on the lookout. All right. It's coming across as like your intuition is going to help you here. There's going to be like this kind of like your intuition here. And pay attention, because you know what I'm also getting here? Like you might start, like, especially if you're being invited somewhere. Or like, I don't know. I'm getting here like all of a sudden you feel sick and you can't make it or you can't go, or there's a delay, but you're not feeling well, like a health thing or an energetic thing. Pay attention to that, because your guides may be trying to pivot you into another yeah, look at this, the hungry ghosts. Yeah, they may be trying to pivot you off something here that you're not able to see with your physical eyes, but energetically the universe is trying to kind of like pivot you in another direction. Yeah, look at this, the hungry ghosts. The hungry ghost, this could be someone who has a very shady past or not wonderful past, or there's something here. Maybe this is a person that has shown you their true colors. You're welcome, secret path. Don't forget to join me tomorrow and throughout the rest of the weekend and during the week, because I'll be here channeling more messages. Okay, my dear? So the hungry ghost is coming across. It could be someone like who has done something to you in the past or recent past. You know how that saying goes, keep your enemies close? Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. And I'm not saying that you need to deal with people who have stabbed you in the back, but just keep an eye out. Be careful here, Briss. Okay? That's how this is coming across. Remember, people show their true colors. And sometimes people show you once who they are. And when they show you once, believe that they are what they're showing you once. Okay? Something is just, I don't know, something is not adding up for me. Something is feeling weird. Something is, your guides are like, let her know. Let her know. So keep your eyes and ears peeled, my dear. Not just your physical eyes and ears, but even your intuitive ones. And listen, oh my gosh, this is like, okay. This is even coming across as pay attention because you may have gone through a similar situation, circumstance, event, or something with a person. And you may think like, oh, and there may be some similarities here in the situation, circumstance, or event. You already may have gone through something before, and they're telling you went through something similar before, either through with a person or in another situation. You need to remember the lessons that you learned in that situation, circumstance, or event, or with that person, because there's something here not adding up for me. And I went a little bit over my I went a lot over my 5 minutes, but it's because this is coming across as like, pay attention. It could even be someone being obsessive from a distance too. Like there's, like I told you, I'm telling you, I felt this like love bombing situation. It doesn't have to be love bombing, but I'm just saying, someone being way too nice or being way too, I don't know. I just feel like there's a trap. There's something here behind the scenes. I'll read to see if this makes sense to you. But Wheel of Fortune. Well, guess what? Whatever this is about, your guides are saying they have. Give me 1 second here, Briss. Sorry, Briss. Give me 1 second here. Ace, come over here. Sit. Sit. Stay. Good boy. All right, there you go, buddy. So yeah, Briss, there's something here about things turning in your favor now. It's as if, you know how this is coming across? It's like you getting the validation confirmation that you were either needing now or that you may need in the near future. Because the Wheel of Fortune is destiny turning something around. So if there was something that was actually being plotted or done, or someone was trying to contrive something, plot something, strategize something, devise something, it's as if your guys are saying, don't worry about it. Now you know about it. Now this is going to shift. Ace, leave it. It's going to shift because now you know about it ahead of time, or your validation confirmation has been, like there's a validation confirmation that has been given here in some way, shape, or form. So be careful, because the Wheel of Fortune is you're going to have a brand new start. There's going to be the end of a delay, or now that you know about this trap that I keep feeling, again, because of the Venus fly trap, you're not going to fall for it. And it may be people that you already know. I'm not saying that that it has to be, but it may be because this person is looking at the past or recent past. And you know what's coming across also, Briss, is that you may be a little bit guarded around this person or people or situation. You have felt this, And this is the time where your ace come. And this is where your guides are saying, listen, now you know, now everything's going to fall into place and it's going to give you more validation confirmation. Okay. Either now it's going to give you more validation confirmation or maybe later on. So if this does not make sense right now, if this doesn't make sense right now, pay attention because it's going to make sense later on. But you don't have to worry about it because now you know. It's like now the whole thing shifted because there is something that came out in this reading that has given you kind of like, oh, really? You know, kind of that oh really feeling. And it's like, boom, now I know for sure that I'm not making something up. Or you saying to yourself, okay, now I'm going to have this in the back of my mind and I'm going to see things in a different way moving forward. So whichever way this may resonate. My apologies, I took a little longer than expected here with your reading, but this was super important because I'm feeling this trap situation here. It says feminine forces. Listen, I'm not saying that this is woman related. It could be anybody. But, you know, feminine focus could be talking about your intuition. Your intuition is saying, we want you to focus. You have the number 2222. You have the number 222 4 times. 4 times 2. You got 2, 4, 6, 8. Have the number 8. Listen to your intuition. It has never led you astray before. Continue to listen to it now. Last but not least, let's listen to what this is coming through for you. It says, while you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to and building meaningful connections. Okay, you're being pivoted into another direction with the Wheel of Fortune. You're being pivoted somewhere else. Okay, focus on something else. Like, don't deal with this situation. Just be aware. You know, someone invites you somewhere and, you know, they don't get along with you. Just be, I'm not feeling well today. You know, that type of energy is what I'm getting here. All right. However, this may resonate for you, I hope these messages have been insightful. Okay, Briss, thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, as we see here, it was super beneficial for you to know. But there you go. Ace, 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 ace. What is going on for you? What is going on with you? Up next, we have Daniela. Daniela, welcome back to the channel. Let me see. What do you have here? Briss, you said, yep, there's been... What? I can't see it. Let's see. It says, yep, there's been fishy things going on at work. There you go. Some guys here at work are setting up a... There you go. I told you. Wow. There you go. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Huh. Wow. All right. Up next, we have Daniela. Daniela, if you are here, come on down. Remember, this is the last call for everyone. This is your last call. If you're not here, I'm going to jump into the next person. You're going to have to catch me next time, okay? Daniela, if you're here, yep, there you are. Hello, Daniela. Welcome. I hope you are doing well. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Briss, for showing those intuitive friends that are watching that this is making sense to you. All right, Daniela, let's take a look here. I was going to say validation confirmation. Let's take a look here. Ace, come. Ace, come. Let's see here, Daniela, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time in regards to a particular challenge that you may be experiencing either now or that you might be experiencing in the near future, okay? So let's see how this works out for you. Okay, Daniela. Okay, sit, and wait. Let's see what's coming through for you, Daniela. You have here sweet memories. Okay, sweet memories is coming across as, look over here, go. Sweet memories is coming across as you reminiscing or thinking about something. Okay, Ace down. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's Ace. His face just came through over here. Okay, sweet memories. You're reminiscing about something. And that reminiscing may be about the past or recent past. You're reminiscing about it so much that there's a lot of nostalgic. There's no more Ace. Done. Look, finish. There's nostalgic energies that are surrounding this situation, circumstance, or event. Okay? Ace, you need to stop. Okay? It's causing you to not be able to move forward in your present time. Okay? So these sweet memories here is saying your mind, your heart is very much in this sense of illusionment of something that you've been wishing, hoping, wanting, or trying to manifest. Or it's also, Ace, stop. It's also here about, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to give you something so that you can relax while I'm here focusing on this reading, okay? Come. All right, there we go. That's going to keep Ace entertained until I finish the list. But there's something here about you focusing too much on something. Hello, Samantha Campos. The list is closed, but join me back later tonight. I'm going to do some supers tonight, okay? So yeah, sweet memory. So it's not that the memory is not that going back into time and thinking about certain things is not good. It's okay. It's the fact that there's this sense here of being like either obsessive about it or so much connected to it that you're losing focus on the now. You're losing focus on the present. It's as like you're wishing home. It could also be that too. It's like something you've been wishing for a very, very long time, hoping for a very, very long time, and it's good. It's coming across as it's a good thing. It's like a good memory, or it's a good, kind of like whatever it is. It's like a wish, but it's so much that you are focusing way too much on that, and you're becoming a little bit fixated on it, obsessive over it, compulsive over it. It's coming across as like happily after, because I keep hearing happily after. So I don't know if it's something like you're in a pursuit in something in your life where it's like you want your happily ever after, and it's like you're focusing too much on that instead of allowing yourself to see if the proper conditions are there to want that happily ever after in that specific area in your life. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. Because dried flower fairy is someone that is holding on way too tightly on something that they're hoping, wishing, yearning, and desiring, or something here, like I said, it's sweet memories, but it's like, okay, you want this, granted, that's understood, but you're kind of holding on to it, and you're causing it not to really flourish. It can't bloom in that way, So, and you can't force someone to bloom, or you can't force certain situations to bloom. You have to allow that growth to happen in its divine time, You see, or with time. Okay, so if that doesn't make sense now, it could be making sense for you later. The Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. Again, there could be a lot of intense energy, focus, and desire on something very specific. Like I said, validation, confirmation with the Fire Prince. There could be a lot of focus and desire in something here. You're like deeply motivated in something. You really are like, yes, I can't wait to see this happen. I can't wait to see this unfold. I want this to happen. I want my happily ever after, and fill in the blank, whatever that is. And this is talking about, again, putting way too much intensity in it, not allowing it to flow naturally. Okay. So this could be in any area of your life. Your guides are saying, yes, be optimistic on whatever this is. But step back a little bit, because there could be just way too much passion and emotion, and too much fire can burn something down, right? So too much focus on this can dry up something that could be blossoming or opening up for you. Okay, there's something about an intensity, and there's something about happily ever after that's coming through. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Daniela. By the way, up next we have Queen, and after Queen we have Virgo Empress. 2 of Wands. Look at that. Again, what did I tell you? I'm telling you, I'm feeling a lot of passion, energy, a lot of fire. And the 2 of Wands is the energy of not pushing something along. The 2 of Wands is the waiting period. The 2 of Wands is planning, focusing, taking the next steps, but it's not physically moving something forward. It's about you pulling back and analyzing something and planning for it, strategizing, formulating something, devising a plan on how you're going to make the next move. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's coming across here. And you might need to make certain choices here, because the 2 of Wands, it's also about making choices, selecting maybe 2 things, or selecting which avenue are you going to move towards. Are you going to keep continuing focusing on the past, or on this ever, happily ever after fantasy of the past, or are you going to do something to move something forward? As you have 1, 2, 3 people looking at the near future. So this is talking about, again, planning and strategizing something so that you can move it forward. And what's interesting is this is talking about also partnering up with, I'm going to read exactly what this says. Partnering up with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, and continuing to move forward. So again, remember that I said here something about like a happily ever after, like you want something to come out like in the way that you've always dreamed of, or in the manner that you've always wanted it to be, in that specific way. And this is talking about making sure that if this is connected to anything that may resonate, that you need to make sure that 2 people are on the same wavelength in regards to whatever this is. Whether that be 2 people, whether that be if someone has a plan and you have a plan, are both those plans in alignment? Because if one person has a plan of going this direction and another person has a plan of going in this direction, and they're just way different, this is talking about needing to really pay attention to either two roads that you're going to pick, road 1 or road 2, an old road or a new road, or if this is talking about a person, one person is thinking one way, another person is thinking another way. And so that is what's coming through for you. Last but not least, but I mean, look at this. Talk about sign symbol synchronicities. You have 3 cards here that have the color orange. Orange, orange, orange. Sacral chakra. Orange is about the sacral chakra. Again, this is very much connected to something that you may be passionate about. And again, just throwing it out there for you. All right. Last but not least, and then of course we're gonna end the. Oh, by the way, Queen, if you're here, whatever you're very passionate about, that's what this is talking about. So I don't know what this is. Only you would know. But there's something here you're very passionate about. Fire, fire. And something about a happily ever after. And it's like you want it to be in that way so badly that it's coming across as like way too much focus, too much passion, too much fire, that you're not allowing yourself to see that you may have choices down the road, or that 2 things or 2 people or 2 roles are vastly different. So making sure that you partner up with either a person, colleagues, or you're paired up in a situation where you and the person are both seeing the same end goal. It can't be one person is going in one direction, because if not, it's not gonna pan out. That's why this is talking about you. You need, Daniela, to refocus and see how you could continue to plan or give something more time. So there you go. Let's take a look here what else is coming through. Last but not least, we have here 1122, great shift. There you go. Your guides are saying, do not be surprised if you get tired in a situation waiting for either someone to make up their mind or for something to like give you that validation confirmation. You may actually say to yourself, you know what, let me take a quick look at that again. Let me see, is this, observe, assess. 2 of Wands energy is taking the moment to take a step back, because there may be way too much passion, emotion, and too much of, I want it to be this way. And this is saying, hello, 2 people need to be on the same path, or there may be here the sense of you choosing a path. Look at that, 1122. You see what I'm saying? 2 people are either on the same path of 1, or 2 people are on the same path of 2. Exactly what I'm saying. And here you have 2 people, and usually the 2 of Wands never shows 2 people. In the traditional deck is 1 person with 2 wands. This is showing 2 people with 2 wands. So again, take it as it may resonate. It says, first acknowledge the positive unfolding. That is as a result of your hard work. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow, exactly what I said, listen up, allow yourself to explore new avenues. Exactly what I said. You need to make sure that whatever plans that you are planning, that whomever you may be planning it with, or however this may resonate, that the person is also planning in the same way. You can't have 2 people wanting 2 different things here. You see what I'm saying? It says, Open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. There's either a choice. Either we're going to continue in the same old way that we've been doing what we're doing, or are we going to shift in a new direction? But whatever this is, either two people have to be on board with option number one, or two people need to be on board with option with option number two. See, exactly what I was saying. It says the world around you is aligning your intentions, supporting your growth and dreams. So many positive shifts are on the horizon. And sure enough, they are, because one person here is holding the earth. One person is going to end up making a decision here on which way something is going to go here. Okay? So there you go. The person who knows exactly what it is that they want, not the person who doesn't know what they want. See, red rose. There you go. Look at that. The red rose is on the staff that the person who's holding the world has here. So it's telling me the person here who's going to move in the direction, you're going to make a choice about something. You're going to make a choice about something, and you're going to leave either someone behind or something behind, because there's something here about you wanting more or wanting to move to a new chapter. So here you go. Validation confirmation on that. It kept coming through from the top of the reading, and look at that. All right. That being said, whew, that was a long one. Hopefully that has made sense to you here, Daniela. And there we have it. Up next, we have Queen. You're welcome, my dear. Hopefully that has made sense. Queen, you are up next. Let me write you the name Queen. And then after Queen, we have Virgo Empress. I don't know why I said Venus for you, Virgo Empress. And then, all right. So Queen, if you are here, come on down. And then last but not least, we're going to end this live reading with Virgo Empress. Okay, Virgo Empress, welcome back. All right. So Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful, my dear. Okay. By the way, I am coming back later tonight. I plan to do a special super live focusing on the black moon energy. All right. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to come back. Now, that is not going to be a free reading. That will be focusing on hold on one second. Honey, you're putting the whole thing in your mouth. You can't put the whole thing in your mouth, my love. You're going to choke with that whole thing in your mouth. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Here you go. All right, Virgo Empress. You are the last and final intuitive friend for the reading today. For those of you who have joined me a little later, the reading is closed. The session is closed, but feel free to continue to be subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that you are notified and alerted the moment that I start a live or that I add more content to the channel. Okay? All right, let's focus here on what's coming through for Virgo Empress. You're very welcome, Daniela. Hopefully that made sense for you. right, let's see what's coming through for Virgo Empress. Okay, what could be the potential challenge right now at this moment in time for you here, Virgo Empress? And what's interesting is I was saying Venus for you a little while ago. I don't know why, but that was coming through. I was saying Venus instead of Virgo. So I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that'll be connected. Wow, you also have here sweet memories and you have working too hard. Okay. I feel here that there's this energy focusing on the good old days for you. The good old days. Okay. You're kind of like, I remember when I used to have more time for myself, or I remember when I used to. No wonder. That's why. Venus, it's the Empress card in tarot, is ruled by Venus. Venus rules Virgo, and it also rules Libra. Wow. That may be the reason why I kept saying that. Because Venus rules the Empress. And sure enough, if you look at this person here, they look like they're the Empress. Like it would be like a Empress redesigned here. Wow. That's how this is coming across. You've been either working too hard, or there's something here, or you've been focusing on other responsibilities, situations, circumstances, events, and you've been dispersing a lot of energy outward. And it's time for you to take a break, because this is coming across as it's been shifting your alignment. Whether it's that you may have felt a little bit off kilter, or that you've been feeling drained, tired, fatigued, and you may be thinking about the good old days, maybe when you didn't have as much of responsibilities or burdens, or maybe this sense of like you feeling burnt out in something has you running ragged. But it's time for you for a break. And it's funny because I kept saying, I don't know why I said Venus, but now it makes sense. Venus rules the Empress card in tarot. And sure enough, the Empress has like a lot of vegetation and all that stuff. But this person is the opposite of the Empress, because the Empress is about fertility. It's about growth. It's about those vines and those flowers being alive and healthy. And this is about the dried flowers. Like I said, it's like you are in this energy right now where you're something is depleting you. Either you're being depleted by a situation, circumstance, or event, or you're depleting yourself by not managing or organizing your time, or you're not dispersing your energy adequately. Because that's how this is coming across. And mind you, this card just came out in the reading that I just finished. And it's not giving me that same energy as in the reading that I just finished. This is giving me a whole different energy. So if you've been in a rut, you may be coming out of that rut. Because remember that Venus is the, hold on one second, is the planet, oh, this fell down, is the planet of creativity, sensuality, beauty, art. Okay? So that is coming across here for you as that energy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get more treats here for my dog so he can leave me alone. So there's something here about your energy being depleted, or maybe, hold on a second, this could be a creative block. You could be coming, you could be in a creative block, because remember, Venus is about beauty, sensuality. Venus is also very focused on the arts, poetry, beauty, something I'm getting here, the creative arts. So there may be a blockage here that you may be experiencing. I don't know. We'll see how this may resonate, if it's not already, because I'm focused on channeling messages, so I can't see if this is resonating for you already, but we'll see once I'm done with the reading. All right, let's see how you can overcome this energy. Listen, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to delegate responsibilities, and don't be afraid to delegate the work, because you have here assistance. Don't feel like you have to control everything either. Assess and see who you feel may, look at that, the Hawk Prince. Oh man, and you got 1111, and I wasn't gonna pull this one. You have 1111. Your guides are talking to you for sure. They're sending you sign, symbol, synchronicities. Maybe they've been sending you butterflies or something winged animal. I'm getting air. And what's interesting is that Venus rules Taurus, which is an earth sign, and Libra, which is an air sign. This may be very much connected to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know why I was going to say Cancer also, but Cancer is a water sign. But I don't know. But it's definitely coming across. Okay, honey, you need to wait. I'm almost done. You're going to get mommy time in a minute. Show everybody your paw. Show everybody your paw. Look at my paw. I have a cockapoo. This little bundle of joy. And sometimes not so much joy. He's still a baby. But yeah. Pay attention, because your guides are talking to you in ways that only you would understand what this is about. Okay, spirit communication says paying attention. Pay attention to consecutive numbers, 1111, 22, 333, 4666, 77, things like that, or mirror numbers. Quiet. You need to sit, stay. All right, let's see. Stay. Good boy. I'll give you a treat, but you gotta stay. All right, let's see. This is coming across as it's going to be a longer reading than what I expected. Sit and stay. You have here the 9 of Cups. Sit. Stay. Whatever this is about, there's going to be a wish fulfillment here. A wish fulfillment is coming through in regards to whatever this may be. Okay, Virgo Empress, there's something here about your guide saying, okay, we're done, all done, finish, go play with your ball, go play with your ball, go. 9 of Cups is wishes coming true. So whatever it is that you are planning to do, you're blessed. By the way, this is a super smart dog. I told him to go play with his doll, so his ball, and look what he bought me. He bought me his hole so that I could throw it across the room for him. Nine of Cups is also being blessed. So whatever this is, you're being blessed at this moment in time. Have faith that the universe is aligning something here for you for sure. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And if you, whatever it is that you're feeling right now in regards to the blockage and the challenge, you're going to start feeling a little bit better about whatever this is. Because the Nine of Cups is also about feeling emotionally satisfied with something. So if you're not feeling emotionally satisfied with something now, if there is a blockage, it's going to be removed. Remember, I was also talking about like a creative blockage. I don't know why that came through, but I think it's mostly because of that Venus energy that I was talking about. So yeah, so it's coming across there. Now what's interesting is that, like I said, the Empress energy is Taurus energy and Libra energy. So Taurus season already passed. Okay, so Taurus season already passed, but the next season that's lined up, having to do with Venus, because it's interesting. I kept saying Venus instead of Virgo. And by the way, Virgo Empress, your ruler is Mercury. So I am very much aware of that. But the next season that's coming up is Libra season. So there could be something here where your guides are saying, pay attention. There may be a blockage removed here. They may be sending assistance. Also, your guides may be sending in some type of help. And you may have a wish fulfillment coming up. Maybe during Libra season. Okay? So who knows? Between Virgo and Libra season. Yeah. Although I'm also getting like November, but that's completely out there. That's Sagittarius and Scorpio. But sure enough, Libra season here. So let's see. It could be going in that direction, and your guys may be kind of giving you a heads up. Let's see what else is coming through here in regards to this energy here. Intuitive friends, if you came to the reading now, please note that this session has ended. It is finished. I have closed it, but feel free to subscribe to the channel anyway and turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because guess what? Whenever I come back on, you're going to be alerted, and then you can add yourself to the free list, okay? So time is of the essence when I come on and do a live reading. Look at that, 1441. Unique skills. Your unique skills are going to be noticed here. Remember that I was talking about creativity. I don't know what that may be about. I don't know what you may work in or what your hobbies but unique skills here is coming across. So there may be something here very much connected to that. It says this is a time for intense self-development. I was talking about that. How can you focus on your self-development? By pouring into yourself. Remember, the Empress energy is about self-care, self-love, and pouring into yourself. And when you don't pour into yourself, because you may be busy, you may have a lot of responsibilities, burdens, or your focus, or whatever it is, it may not be on yourself. You could potentially here dry up like a flower. That's symbolic, right? The lack of nurturing is, you drying out right? You not being in your growth era or in your fertility, expansion, abundant self or abundant energy. So that's why you don't want yourself to be dried up. You don't want to neglect yourself, because then your cup is going to be dry. You see what I'm saying? And so if you need to delegate some things, delegate. If you need some spiritual assistance, then don't be afraid to, work and ask for that, because whatever is coming across as you're going to be satisfied. There's going to be a wish fulfillment here. And this is talking about here, this is a time for intense self-development. You got to pour into yourself. Focus on refining your craft. There you go. Again, remember I kept saying, I don't know if this is a hobby. I don't know if it's a creative blockage, but something's coming across here with that. It's very much Venus. Now, remember that Venus rules, finances, careers, and being valued, but also self-care, with the Empress, beauty, self-care, pouring into yourself, flourishing, abundance. So there you go. It says you already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. I feel that if this is a blockage, it's going to be removed. Use this time to align with your purpose. Yeah, your heart's desire or something, and level up in your career or business. Like I said, Venus is very much connected to finance. Okay? So there you go. So something about creativity keeps coming through. I don't know what that is. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. Something is going to not only change for you, but it's going to change in a very positive way. I don't know if you have a hobby, an interest. I don't know. But whatever this is, it could ultimately become a lucrative thing for you. Now, it's going to take time. It could be very much connected to something you've been hoping, wishing, desiring for a very long time. But it's going to take time. But when it happens, it's going to be good for you. Don't forget about us little people. Because the Empress energy is slow-moving energy. Growth is slow. It's not fast. And when you're talking about the Empress energy, it's about like the flowers and the nature and all that. And that takes time to blossom and bloom. So yeah, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And let's see what you, because this was interesting here. I always like to look at this last. Let's see what it says here. Yes, I remember Venus. Gasp. I deeply identify with the Empress and Tarot. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, this Empress is not flourishing. She's dry, but because she needs to take care of herself. So there you go. The drained, burnt out was in the past, I think. Okay, but remember, you're saying it's in the past, but listen to this. The solar eclipse season is coming in. And that's coming in September. By the way, you had the number 9 here. Okay? So you have the number 9 here. And 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. I don't know if you can see that. Is equal to 6. But if I shift the 6 around, it's the number 9. So there's a lunar eclipse coming up, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the monthly readings, you should, because it's all focusing on those 2 eclipses. There's going to be a lunar eclipse on September 7th and a solar eclipse happening on September 21st. Okay, both of those shifts is going to be a super transformative month. So if you don't feel drained now, you may feel drained later. So these things that are coming across may come back up again in September. But it may be like it's coming across now because maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be focusing on something else, or maybe you're going to be focusing on something, you know? So there you go. That's how this is coming out. So it may be in the near future, but even if it's something that you experienced in the past, it may be coming back, because remember, the eclipses are all about that reset button. So there you go. It said, okay, I'll say I'm anxious to put out certain content, struggling to pick what angle to take. That's been exhausting. Yes. Okay. Well, hey, listen, let me know what your channel is. Is it Virgo Empress? If it is, I'll be more than happy to uh go over there and subscribe for sure. Yeah, and you love dogs. You have a Pomeranian. Oh, I have a cockapoo. Hi, Marianne. I just saw you. I just saw that now. You're new. Welcome. I closed the list. But listen, see me here tomorrow. I'm gonna be channeling more messages throughout the weekend, so no worries. Okay, Marianne? It says, I have faith, hoping for something in Libra season. I do feel that something is coming around during Libra season. Hopefully, yes, it's what it feels like. Just started my own channel. Oh, okay. So lots of creative things going on. All right. Well, listen, congratulations on starting your channel. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. What did you write? This is my YouTube. Oh, okay. So perfect. So I'll see what your channel is about. I'll check it out for sure. You've been getting a lot of 9s all over readings. You understood. Okay. You liked and subscribed. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, listen. Great. I mean, this is looking great. Come back to this reading, listen to it again, jot down some notes. I know it's for entertainment purposes only, but you never know, wink, wink. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Thank you so much for coming out today. I've been here for quite some time. Please note that I will be coming back later tonight. I am planning to do a super chat tonight, or super thanks, super chat, super live, super sticker. So I will say this. That's not going to be free. Okay, so the supers are not going to be free, but it's going to be a really interesting reading that I will be focusing on later tonight. It's going to be focusing on the black moon energy that we have going on. I want to say it's today or tonight, I should say. So if you're interested in finding out more in intuitive messages, then join me later, and just know that that's going to be a super thanks or super sticker or a super chat event. Okay, it's not going to be free, but hopefully you could come back later, or share my YouTube channel link to like-minded souls. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all tonight. Bye-bye.